thing. There we go. Here we go. Hello, everybody who has shown up to this wonderful stream with Crags. Let's see. I can't see the chat very well, so bear with me because my vision's really fucked. So
we'll muddle through. Don't worry.
So hopefully Crags can remember to check out the chat, and I will do my damnedest.
The only problem I've got with that, someone's fucking left already. That's good.
Motherfucker, what the fuck you leave? No, man. How dare you, man?
No, they're back. Forget it. It's fine.
Okay.
Fuck it.
Welcome back.
Whoever it was, fuck's sake. Be more patient, eh?
Maybe they had to do something real quick. Or I don't know.
YouTube's been a pain in the ass.
Well, maybe they didn't. Maybe they gave up and then realized that it started right as they were exiting. Could be. Let's see who we got. We've got Jamie. Hey, Jamie. And we've got Jinx. I'm sorry you're sick, man.
Yeah,
sorry you're sick. I feel your pain.
The worst. It was Jamie that left and came back because his phone locked.
Oh, well, that's okay. We'll let you live.
We'll forgive them if they let you live. just know that if there is a zombie outbreak, you're bait.
And well, we're in a different country, but as long as I can run faster, if we were in the same country.
Well, yeah, it might
I
be.
don't think
might
I
not.
can run
Fuck
faster.
knows.
I'm so fucking out of shape now.
See,
Anyways.
me too. I'm dead. Frankly.
Oh, 28 Days Later. Good movie. Very good
movie. It started the fast zombie craze.
Well, not the first, but a wave of zombie craze, I'd say. Not a revamp. Well, kind of a revamping, but a refreshing of the love of zombies. Because they can't make a new goddamn monster for fuck's sake. Come on now.
They'll just mutate the zombies into really angry people. It kind of takes something out the movie a wee bit when you realise that folk are just really, really angry.
Yeah, they're just pissed off. They're pissed off at hey, there you go. There's a storyline, especially for the UK. There you go. UK movie. Especially Scotland. The civilians get pissed off about the SJW ship being pulled, and the police state you're living in, and just get pissed off, and yeah.
You just call it Brexit 28 days later. Fucking everybody's raging.
That would be funny.
Fuck Trump. We don't even know who he really is, but fuck him anyway. See, if I hear one more thing about fucking Trump, I'm going to kill somebody. Not literally, of course. It's just
no, not literally. Yeah, figuratively in your brain. But then, oh my God, over there, you can't even think that shit, man.
Well,
think bad shit.
I'm going to think it.
Thank God people can't read your brain.
That's coming, I'm sure. That guy looks like he's thinking about killing somebody. Arrest him now.
He looks a little bit angry over there.
Why could he be angry?
Hey, that Pakistani person just walked by and he got a mean look on his face.
Kill him. What?
Is that what we're supposed to be talking about? Is that what we're supposed to be talking about? Okay. We're trying to stay on track.
This is derailed really fucking quickly.
I know. Usually it takes a little bit longer. Son of a bitch.
Oh, there's Trev. Trev's in the chat. All right, Trev, what's happening, mate?
Hey, Trevor. Okay, let's see if I can...
Boom, 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 shake the room, tick, tick, boom.
Okay.
Thanks, I think. Yeah, man, how the fuck do I don't have a wrench? Hey.
You want a wrench? Okay, he's the one who had to, tell me how to do it in the first place.
Brilliant.
I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
I'm joking. Okay, let's talk about Walking Dead. Moon.
Okay, yeah. So this is how we're going to start. We're going to start with The Walking Dead, since that's the most popular shit.
Well, it was at one point.
Hey, I could put you in a timeout.
You put me in a timeout?
I could put you in a timeout. Add moderator. There you go. You got a wrench now.
Yeah, that's more like it.
I really don't understand what the fuck that does for you, but you
just
know,
means you can. I mean, it means I can ban people if they're being a pain in the arse, or
you can
kick them out, or give them a
people.
timeout, or remove their remove any comments they put up. We can have
Alright.
some fun. There's nobody to really have fun with, so
Yeah.
not yet.
Yeah. Everybody that watches
Jamie, I'm
live
watching
is
you,
like
right? I'm
friends.
fucking watching you, Jamie. I'm watching you. Anyway, Walking Dead.
Walking Dead. Well, first off, I want to say something.
Mm-hmm.
I want to share something that's really funny.
Okay.
For years, I've been watching it for years. And for years, Ninja's just like, why the fuck do you watch that? That's a stupid fucking show. Why are you watching that? I'm like, no, it's actually really good. No, it's fucking stupid. I haven't watched that in a million years. It's fucking stupid.
It's gotten to the point where I actually never thought I'd give up on it, and I did. I stopped watching the beginning of Series 8 because it was just fucking embarrassing.
We'll get to that. But guess what he's been watching for the past, 5 days?
You've been watching it for the past 5 days.
4 or 5 days. He's been watching The Walking Dead on Netflix.
See, I thought I was going to do that, but I couldn't. I just couldn't be arsed. There's so much shit to watch. I remember most of it anyway because it's really quite predictable and boring.
Yeah. I did rewatch it once. Because, my bad memory, a new season comes up, and I'm like, I need something to remind me what the fuck's going on. So I have rewatched it, but I just find it amusing that Ninja is so fucking against it. But then apparently somebody else told him that it was a good show, and now he's watching it.
He didn't listen to his own wife. That's terrible.
Oh, that's normal.
Yeah, it's quite normal. I wouldn't listen to my wife. Bad one either.
Yeah, so I remember I had a friend who got really pissed off, whose husband got pissed off because for years he was telling her to listen to Modest Mouse, and she's like, "No, I've heard one song, and no." And then years later, I was like, when they actually started to get popular, I was like, "No, the Modest Mouse is good," and she's like, "Really?" I'm like, "Yeah," and so she started liking Modest Mouse, and he got pissed.
I don't know who that is.
She listened to me. You don't know who Modest Mouse is?
Modest Mouse, no.
Yeah, it's a good band.
I've never heard of them.
They've been around for years, but got we're not supposed to be talking about music, but anyways.
I know, but the point is that people were telling Ninja to watch Walking Dead and didn't listen to you, but they listened to someone. Did he enjoy it at least?
I am thinking so. I mean, it's background to him because he's always got his fucking laptop on. But he's been watching it for days now. So he's like they've already gotten into the prison.
Yeah, that's it. Series 2 was good and bad, but at least it had its good moments. It had its really good moments.
I think almost every season had moments that I was just like, fucking hell.
Yeah, that in a bad way. Fucking hell! It's actually fucking happening right now.
Yeah, but then something else would happen, and especially when Michonne's my favorite character. Who's your favorite character?
Oh, my favorite character. Oh, Jesus, I don't know actually.
All right, who do you hate the most? How about that?
I do like Michonne. I actually quite liked Abraham as well.
Mm.
Do I hate the most? Coral or Carl or what the fuck his name was?
Carl.
It's the son. Oh, I couldn't stand it. I was like,
Carl.
Carl. I hate that name because I can't say it properly. Like it just sounds like I'm saying Carol because that's a Carol,
Well,
Carl. It's Carl. You need to figure it out. You need to open your mouth to say it like a fucking retard. Carl.
The main character. What's his name? He's from England, and yeah, he's what's his name? The main character.
Fucking Andrew Lincoln.
Yeah. So yeah, that's why the name's so funny to people, at least here, because he could never pronounce it quite right.
Well, his accent was pretty good.
It was until he said Carl.
Carl. Hey, let's job. Call him Billy. He's Billy for now on, right?
Carl.
Anyway, it would have been Carl. Yeah, I couldn't stand him. Hated him. He actually got all right towards the end. course, he is now dead in the series.
That is the only reason I'm going to, when it gets on Netflix, I am going to watch the last season.
Just to watch him die.
Just to watch him die.
And stand at his head.
I've hated that little shit for the whole thing.
He fucking did ruin it.
Oh, I've always been just hoping for him to die. I was so happy when his eye got fucked.
When he gets shot in series 2, I was like, yes, finally, yes. Bye. No, saved him. How is he still alive? I mean,
and that hair. I mean, the whole thing about him, it's not just his character was annoying, but it was also the character look. I didn't even like looking at him. That fucking scraggly ass hair and that goddamn fucking sheriff's hat. Can't speak. Sheriff's hat. He looked like a fucking idiot.
Yeah, he did. He's dead. Night. And fucking Andrew Lincoln's leaving after series 9. So he's doing one more series and that's him away.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah, he's probably watching the fucking numbers. It's just like, I wonder how long it'll go till it gets fucking cancelled.
Yeah. I've seen him in something else and I didn't, and I was like, okay, I like him fine. But as this character on The Walking Dead, because I can't even fucking remember his name ever. He's the main fucking character. I can't remember his name. And so much I dislike him. I've just been like that character. I can't stand him.
Really? What, fucking Rick Grimes? You don't like Rick Grimes?
No, I do not like Rick Grimes. Just get over yourself, asshole. Yeah, the weight of the world isn't on your goddamn shoulders. Man up, or fucking stop being in charge.
Yeah, well, yeah, absolutely. Well, he kind of sort of, I'm in charge, I'm no in charge. I'm in charge, I'm no in. I thought, give it a fuck, do something else.
Yeah.
See, Walking Dead is at its best when they're surviving.
Yeah.
And basically, it turned into a soap opera with them bitching with this group of survivors, and then they meet up with this cunt called Ezekiel, and he's got a fucking tiger. And you're like, what the fuck? That only eats the bad guys somehow. It's like, the tiger can differentiate between good guys and bad guys. It's a smart tiger. I think that's where I actually lost it. I was like, this is fucking shite.
When even before I saw the tiger, when like, oh, I'm king, and the look and his whole look, I'm just like,
the last king I saw didn't have fucking dreadlocks, had a crown and a cloak. Where's your crown, you cunt?
Yeah, it just got. It's like this show isn't supposed to be goofy.
Yeah, do you know what the problem was? Is that it followed the comic. People are like, oh, it fucking veers off the comic. No, it follows the comic too strictly. Because I looked up what happened in the comic. I was fucking fed up one day. I was like, what happens in this fucking thing? Then I read a thing about Negan and the fucking disciples and fucking Ezekiel, I thought. And the show goes almost like fucking page for page. It's the same. And it was so cringeworthy. It turned into this survival thing, and then it actually turned into a comic book, and I couldn't deal with it. I was like, you've ruined yourself. You've turned yourself into this goofy. And Negan was shite. He was fucking crap. He was so goofy. And, what are you doing? You're supposed to be a menacing bad guy. I'll laugh at you and fucking put a bullet in your head. Can't take him on in a one-on-one fight. Wait till he has to sleep sometime. You just go, fuck you, dead.
Yeah, I don't understand how somebody didn't fucking kill him before then.
Yeah, it was so cringe. It was so cringy. Oh, it was like a cartoon. I was like, are you serious? The governor was good because the governor was a real person. He was like, trying to protect his zombie daughter. All right, people do stupid things. I can relate to doing daft things. We all do daft things. But Negan's like throwing people in a smelter, and you're like, why just stoving his head in? There's like 800 of you.
Yeah, just all jump on him at once and you're good. You're fine.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, I think the issue with the show is that it took itself way too seriously in the beginning.
Yeah, and then it devolves into a comic book.
Yeah, and it's like you got to be one or the other. Because I mean, have you ever seen Z Nation?
Oh, I love Z Nation.
Yeah. It never took itself serious. No, so it could just be ridiculous, and it didn't matter if it was the stupidest fucking thing you ever saw.
I have to say, one of the best episodes of Z Nation was when he's in the what is it, Citizen Zeus, whatever he calls himself. He's the guy is in the Antarctic, and there's something wrong with his oxygen tanks, and he starts hallucinating this Russian astronaut. I thought it was fucking cool. I was like, oh, that was just a hallucination the whole time. I was like, can The Walking Dead be that, please? And I actually sit through all that for nothing.
They did that show really well because they can bring in the seriousness, but it's still, you know, goofy.
Yeah, it's made by the Asylum. Have you heard of the Asylum?
I have. They do movies, I think, mostly like horror flicks.
I don't know if it's on Netflix in America, but look for one called Zombie Apocalypse. Big Ving Rhames is in it. That's pretty good. That's made by them. That was quite an enjoyable watch.
I think I've seen it. I remember seeing Ving Rhames in a zombie flick.
Yeah. Well, he's been in a few.
Okay. Well, I know I've seen him in one.
He's been in 3. He was in the remake of Dawn of the Dead, the remake of Day of the Dead, and Zombie Apocalypse.
Ah, Jesus. Why are they just make a new goddamn movie? Just make a new fucking movie. Stop redoing the same shit over and over again. I mean, admittedly, I'll still watch it.
Yeah, so I've been fucking zombie movie.
Yeah.
The last one I watched was like, I can't even remember the name of it. Something Army of the Undead or some shit set in Israel. And I thought, oh great, it's an Israeli made movie and it's fucking awful. Oh, it's so bad. Not because it's made in Israel, just because it's shit. It's amateurish. It's dubbing is pretty woeful. Don't watch it. It's on Amazon. Don't watch it.
I don't think I have. I think I've seen it available and was like, nah, thanks.
Yeah, I don't think I got the name right. It's something undead, and there's like a zombie with its mouth open. But it's
that's like the main picture of most of them. Is a zombie with his mouth open.
You know? I fucking hate it when zombie movies. Hold on a sec. Thought somebody was coming into my room there. Sorry, my living room is communal apparently. So you put signs in your door telling people to fuck off, and they don't read it. So anyway,
no.
I don't have a sign that says fuck off. It just says I'm not that rude.
I want one.
What the fuck was I saying then?
I don't remember.
I don't remember either. That's terrible. Oh fuck.
Oh well, you'll remember it at some point in time.
Yeah, it was about zombies anyway. So
yeah, it was something about something that annoyed you. That I know. But you know that's so many things.
Gone. I'm just getting old, so I forgetful. Yeah. How much of Z Nation have you watched?
Let's see. Where am I at? They just got out of the perfect place.
I'm going to say this. I've only watched the first series, so
really?
I'm not going to be too much. Yeah, I've got series 2 and 3 in DVD, but I've never stuck it on for whatever reason.
I've got to be in the mood for it. So
yeah,
you know, but I'm pretty, you know, updated. I think the last season is the one I haven't seen yet.
I'm on Amazon looking at it, and it says Z Nation season 4, but then there's a box set. It says Z Nation season 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There's a 5th series. I didn't know that.
Oh yeah.
Fuck. Sweet.
My glasses on. I've still got Netflix on. I'll look it up. At least what is on Netflix here. Come on, sign back in. But yeah, I was quite surprised by that show at first. When I started watching it, I was like, oh god, this is complete shit.
The first episode with that zombie baby, I was like, oh my god, really? So I stuck with it, and I really liked it in the end.
Yeah, it definitely grows on you, and it gets better, and you just don't give a shit that it's such bullshit. And the people that can't act, and most of them can't act.
They can't act in The Walking Dead either, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, so it's just like, but you just go with it. You just go with it, and it's fucking awesome.
See, when you see it's made by the Asylum, you know what you're getting.
Yeah. All right, I'm in season 4. Let's see, more episodes. Let's see. And, well, that's the last season that's on Netflix right now. So and that was in 2017.
I think
So,
we've only got season 1 through 3 on
oh,
our
yeah.
Netflix.
Well, there's at least another season and maybe a fifth one coming.
The annoying thing is I can't buy. You can buy the box set of series 1 to 5, but you can't buy series 5 on its own for some fucking reason.
That's odd.
That's shit. And I've already got series 1 to 3, so I ain't buying all 5 fucking series. Mind you, series 4 is 15 quid, so £30 for series 5. No, oh no, fuck that. Nope.
Well, as Jamie brought up in the beginning, and I'm glad he brought this up because I hadn't thought about. I always forget this movie. 28 Days.
28 Days Later's phenomenal.
Yeah.
I fucking love 28 Days Later.
I know when it first came out and I watched it, I was kind of like, well, I heard how good it was. It was just so good. It's so good. So I kind of was just like, yeah, right. So when I first watched it or started watching it, I was just like,
You're like, am I going to like this? I know.
Yeah, I was very, very skeptical. And I think that was the first movie I ever saw. What's his name? And Cillian
Murphy, yeah, he's
Yeah,
great. He's a great
first
actor.
thing. And at first, what I couldn't get past how hideously ugly he was. I was like watching it going, why is he the main character? That is one ugly ass motherfucker.
That's terrible.
I mean, the characters don't have to be hot, but come on, he's hideous.
Fuck's sake.
Now I absolutely love the guy. I absolutely love him now.
That's fucking great, though.
Still think he's fucking hideous, but I absolutely love him now. He's such a great fucking actor.
Oh, yeah.
Have
you seen Peaky Blinders?
Oh my god, that's why I love him so.
Peaky Blinders is great.
That's like oh my god. And here's the interesting thing. Another thing I would bring up about 28 Days Later that is also in Peaky Blinders is that theme song.
The fucking the red right hand thing. Is that 28 Days Later?
No, I'm just saying that both of them have iconic
right.
Just the mood of the song fits beautifully with what you're watching and gets you, when you hear it, gets you in the mood for it.
Oh, it's the theme song for 28 Days is I love it. I actually have
that's a masterpiece.
Yeah.
Putting that song with that movie, it's beautiful. It's just it's absolutely perfect.
Yeah, I agree.
Kind of like with Ravenous. I don't know. Have you ever seen Ravenous?
I haven't, no, but I know of it.
You have to watch Ravenous. It's not a zombie flick. It's a cannibal flick.
Interesting.
And it is one of my favorite fucking movies. And
is that the one with Robert Carlyle?
Yes.
Yeah, I know of it.
You gotta see it. You have to fucking see that movie. But that soundtrack, it's such an odd soundtrack, but it fits beautifully in with the movie. And it's just it's just masterful.
Give it a bash. I mean, if I remember, I'm terrible for remembering these things. Like, oh, I watched that, but fucking forget about it more than anything else.
I feel you. I'm the same way. But
shit, I forgot about that. And then don't mention it months down the line.
I will remind you if I remember to remind you. I'll remind you. Everybody, remind Crackles every now and then on Twitter to watch Ravenous.
You seen Ravenous yet? No, I haven't. I forgot.
Watch that damn film. It's a fucking love that fucking movie so much. And yeah, Robert Carlyle, another absolutely hideous actor.
Oh, he is not.
He is not. Yes, he is. That is one odd-looking motherfucker. He is an odd-looking motherfucker. No.
He's also in 28 Weeks Later as well.
Yes, he is. Looking hideous.
I didn't hate that movie, but there's huge problems with that film's story.
I still liked it. I still liked it.
Oh, it's still a fun watch. I mean, I'm not going to say I'm not going to watch it because fucking 2 or 3 big plot holes, but it's just like, really, why did that happen? That's fucking stupid that I just sometimes can't comprehend.
I vaguely remembered that they had to rush that.
Yeah, it's the bit where if the fucking they find a wife and she's a carrier and she's in the fucking he doesn't know that, but he somehow get access to a military base and like you fucking what? There was nobody watching guard by her fucking wee caravan hut thing. He
Of
just
course not.
waltzes in and gets infected and kills her in one of the most brutal scenes I've seen in cinema for a while. Loved it, but it's like that's too stupid. That just wouldn't happen in real life. I know it's not real life, but it's fucking dumb. Then the bit with the fucking zombies are out again or whatever the fuck they're infected, and then they move everybody down into the basement and turn the lights off. And I thought, really? I don't think that would happen that way. Wouldn't it be better off if they just said, stay indoors, don't come out, and everybody was isolated in their own wee house,
Yeah,
rather
you
than
think.
put everybody into one big cauldron where they can just easily become infected? That's the problems I have, and I'm like, fucking hell, that is so stupid. That is
It's
ridiculously
stupid,
stupid.
but you can. If I remember correctly, that was divisive to the fact that the people in charge really didn't give a fuck, anyways.
Yeah, well, no, they didn't, because you could tell the way they were all talking, like, oh, look at that fucking guy wanking in the bathroom. It's like, yeah, you don't care
Yeah,
about these people much, but
yeah. So that kind of explains that, but.
yeah, but it's still dumb.
Well,
It's just dumb.
most movies, especially most horror movies, unfortunately,
Yeah,
have
they're
these
dumb.
same fucking issues.
I think that it's the fact that it's coming off the back of such a great film.
Yeah.
28 Days Later is a masterpiece, and then you have a sequel that's just really stupid. It's like, no, I think they could have done a little bit harder, tried a little bit harder. The start of the 28 Days Later is the best bit because it's set in the first movie's time frame.
Yeah.
That's fucking that opening 20 minutes is just it's brilliant.
Yeah.
Then the movie just sort of dies after that a wee bit, to be honest.
But it was a nice little twist there at the end. We won't talk too much about it.
How not? That movie's been out for years.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
Spoilers, people. But yeah,
Yeah,
because you feel for him, you feel for so much for him, and then yeah,
and he bites
nope, he's a
his.
flawed motherfucker.
He's a smart infected as well.
Yeah.
But they could have explained that a wee bit better because none of the other ones are that smart. But why is he that smart? Because he's Robert Carlyle and they paid a lot of money to have him in that movie. A newspaper ruined that movie for me because it said, "Oh, what was it like having the zombie makeup?" I thought, "Oh, thanks very fucking much." This was when the movie was just out, but I stopped reading that newspaper and all
Yeah.
newspapers because they're shite.
Yeah, that was a great franchise.
I'm still sad it's not got a third one, and it never will now. No chance they're going to get a 28 months later.
That sucks.
Yeah, there's. I don't think they could do it, but I don't think they really care about doing it. So I don't think you're going to see it. Kind of like World War Z 2. You're not going to see that either. That was meant to be out in June.
Trying to remember.
You alright?
Yeah, I'm just trying to remember World War Z.
One with Brad Pitt.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
The first 20 minutes is shot in Glasgow.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh
there's
yeah.
George Square. It's supposed to be Philadelphia. No, it's George Square.
I still got to read the book. You guys are saying I need to read the book. I will read the book, but
the book's
when I
nothing
can
like the
read,
film. The book is nothing like the film. Get an audiobook and listen to it.
those things are expensive.
Yeah. Go and fucking pirate it and download it. That's what I do. I don't do that anymore, by the way. I actually haven't done that in years. But if you're a bit short of cash, there's ways and means.
Yeah, I'm always short on cash. But anyway,
fuck, sorry.
that's okay. But I'm trying to think.
Optimus Christ in the chat. That's great. Optimus Christ.
Optimus Christ.
Praise the motherfucker. I thought there was a third 28 Days Later movie on the go. They've been saying that for years, so no, there's not.
Yeah.
They have recently. I think it was Alex Garland that said recently that he's just not interested in doing it. So, nah, you're not getting a third one. Unfortunately, a bit of a shame that actually, but it'd be shite anyway.
I find it interesting that, I mean, not as much now. And now I'm okay with it. But I remember in the beginning when zombies made the resurgence, and I remember just thinking, I don't understand. I mean, why are zombies so popular?
I have actually wondered that myself, why I love them so much.
Yeah,
It's just weird. It's I find them. I think it's really scary when you think. See if you think about it. See if it really happened. How scary it would be. Because you'd be like, you wouldn't know what to do, even though you've seen all these films, because nothing really happens in films. It happens in real life. Nothing mirrors that. But you'd be like, fucking hell, these people are coming towards me. Are they zombies? Would you know if you looked at them? You wouldn't know. So
some you wouldn't. Well, I don't know. It
depends how far.
depends.
Well, if there's somebody with their arms chewed off, you'd be like,
Yeah.
fucking staying away from him.
And
But
how did they? Yeah. And plus, it comes into play. What version of a zombie you're talking about? Because
yeah,
there's been all different kinds of how you get it,
yeah,
all
there's
different reasoning. So,
different ways and means of getting the virus. I mean, you could just be a singular bite on your arm that you've covered
mhm.
up, and you just die and turn into a zombie, or you could be ripped to shreds.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I think yeah, no, that's very true. It's always
Like
something to think about.
to really define the parameters, you have to define the parameters
Definitely. Fuck.
because it's such a wide range of options. And now with video games,
Mm.
especially, you've got all different types of zombies too now.
Yeah, you've got your bloaters that blow up when you go too near them. That's yeah. Do you know what? See, when it comes to the zombie games and you get special infected, I fucking hate the special infected because they're so stupid. It just
Yeah.
does my box in. We'll take Left 4 Dead's probably the best example. So you've got smokers for some reason that they just emit smoke. What the fuck
Yeah,
is that all about?
embers.
And
They're constantly on fire. Well, how the
yeah,
fuck did that happen?
and they've got tongues that are as long as fucking like 3 or 4 people. So they snare you from like 800 feet away. You're like, you're kind of ruining the atmosphere. That's so stupid.
Yeah,
Then you've got
they're not zombies anymore.
no, they're just monsters at that point.
Yeah.
I don't find that particularly enjoyable to play against. I find that really infuriating, and it just ruins the game.
I mean, I understand that you could get freshly dead zombies that are going to be much more dexterous than older dead. So
Yeah,
yes, some
yeah,
are going to be able to move faster than others, but like and it. I suppose. Well, no, I don't know. I'm sorry. It generated like an adrenaline rush idea popped into my head. Like, could it also affect your adrenal glands? And maybe
probably.
that's why they could, all
That's
of a
why they go
sudden get
mad.
just like fantastically fast and shit.
Well, no, if they're dead, there's no circulatory system, so there's no way for the
Yeah.
adrenaline to go around the body.
That's why my
So
brain stopped, and that's why I was having an inner conversation with myself. I was like, no, that doesn't
no,
work.
it doesn't actually. That's why it can't be a virus. The minute
Yeah.
the minute the body dies, the virus dies with it. It would need to be a parasite that takes over the brain. Plus, it need to be explained. It's well, I know the rigor mortis lasts for 12 hours, so
Yeah, 12 to, I think it's 14 hours.
yeah, it's a while. So you've got like half a day to get away from someone or kill them. So I
Yeah.
really don't see it, if it really happened, being much of a problem because people are stupid. So
Well, people are stupid. I mean, you will get the ones that maybe possibly died where nobody else is around.
yeah, and they've got up and shambled. Brilliant. Love it.
Yeah.
I just love it. I love seeing zombies.
But another thing, because since I'm older,
Sorry.
my era zombie movies
Oh, look at
were
this.
were
Oh,
really really campy and really more close to the original zombie flick type of
what,
zombies.
what would you consider your era of zombie movies?
Ah,
Because they're probably the same as mine.
probably. I'm trying to remember. They weren't part of the original. There weren't those, but they were.
So you thought like what, something from the 90s?
No, it was 80s.
80s.
From the 80s. And the
about?
zombies, I can't remember the name because they all have like Day of the Dead, Dawn of the Dead. They're all fucking named almost the exact same fucking thing.
The original Dead trilogy was from 1968 to 1985.
Okay. Well, it might have been. It was where they were created by toxic waste from the military.
That was Return of the Living Dead. That was a spoof takeoff sequel. It wasn't a serious film. It was meant to be campy and stupid.
Yeah, that's what I personally grew up on from zombies.
See, I did start with the more serious zombies. I was like, I didn't like the original Night of the Living Dead. I really didn't enjoy it. I thought
the characters
horrible.
Annoyed the fuck out of me.
Oh, it was fucking rotten. There was sound missing from bits, and no.
I mean, for the time, it was a classic film for the time. But
we're away from 1968.
those characters, I just wanted to like, shut the fuck up, motherfucker! Just shut up. They were all shitty people, and they were all annoying, and I just wanted them to all shut the fuck up.
I didn't like any of the cast. Dawn of the Dead though was
anybody to live. I wanted them all to die.
They did actually as well in the original film. They all get fucking killed.
They all deserved to die in the first place.
Ben was the last one. He gets shot by the National Guard right at the end.
Which it was supposed to be about racism. That's what it was. Like the creator, that's what it was supposed to be about. It was about racism.
That was the theme, because there's a definite theme for every zombie film. So the first one was racism. I never got that. But the second one was consumerism.
Do you know how big it was that the main character was a black man?
What, 1968? That'd have been a huge fucking deal.
It was a huge deal, and the fact that he then gets shot before,
He was the last. He was the last to die, so they don't have any complaints.
He was the most courageous. It was a big deal back in the day.
Basically, the black man was the hero, and the white guy was the villain.
Yep.
Back when there was diversity quotas, before there was diversity quotas, I should say. Not when there was, before.
It was damn impressive for back then.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
But like I said, the Return of the Living Dead movies were my classic.
I didn't like the first one. I thought the second one was better. Then there was a third one and a fourth one and a fifth one. And after that, I just fuck this.
It got so fucking ridiculous. But it was classic. Awesome. It was classic. I love that. I love that fucking thing. But the reason I brought that up, the thing that always got me about zombies, that always bugged me about them, and I think is why I was like, why the fuck are zombies coming back? Is because even though I love those movies, it didn't make any sense to me as a viable possibility. Not that most monsters are a viable possibility, but these, zombies are based in reality, not the supernatural.
Somewhat.
Well, they're just put it this way: they're not supernatural creatures.
No. It's like a virus or a parasite or something.
Yeah. So the fact that you'd always see people getting killed by getting devoured.
Yeah.
So how could they come back as zombies and be a threat? They're going to be so eaten away. How are they a fucking threat? As long as you watch where you're stepping, you're okay.
Fine. Yeah, you'll be fine. They actually hit on that with the World War Z book, and they described these sort of like the down zombies as they're like landmines, so you don't see them.
In the video game Plague Inc.
Oh, I've never played that. I know it. I've never played it. Yeah,
they have a zombie mode. They have a zombie virus, and
of course.
Yeah, and it does have where it does bring up that reasoning that they can't move much, so they are there and waiting and all that kind of thing. Good game. I love that game. But anyways.
Off on a wee tangent, but at least it's related, so it's fine.
Yeah, it's a zombie. Yeah, you get to play the zombie virus. It's awesome. You get to try to kill the fucking world. I love that game. You get to kill the world. awesome.
Can we do that now, please?
You can kill every single person. The whole idea is to kill every single fucking person in the world.
I might play it because I think it's on Xbox and PS4 now.
Oh, it is. Oh, yeah. I have it on PS4.
Is it free?
Yeah. No, but it's not expensive.
No, that's fine. I can live with that as long as it's like 20 quid.
No, I bought it a couple years ago.
Then, yeah.
It's a good game. But yeah, anyways, back to zombies.
Well, that was zombie related.
It was.
Wait, did you ever see the remake of Dawn of the Dead?
Yes, I know I have.
2004. It was two years after 28 Days Later. I think the reason it was fast zombies was because of 28 Days Later, because it was so popular and all that. Yes,
that's what those zombies. That movie changed the zombie genre.
Definitely.
There was more. That's when all the I mean, there's already differences and such of kinds of zombies and whether they move really slow or just slow. But yeah, that really opened up the door to a multitude of different kind of zombies.
Yeah, there is. It's basically a sub genre in its own genre. Yeah, I loved the remake of Dawn of the Dead. It's one of my favorite zombie films.
See, here's the thing: all those ones, it's because I get them all mixed up. Which one is which? Like Day of the Dead, Return of the Dead, the Dawn of the Dead. I mean, it's like
they're all of the dead. So yeah, I can.
Yeah,
if you're not,
I always get them mixed up. But the one that I liked the most of that original series was it Romero that did them?
Yeah.
Okay, the Romero ones is I like them all.
That's the Dawn of the Dead.
Okay, I like that one.
Yeah, I think that's got the balance of serious with camp.
Yeah, it does.
Still quite campy.
And it actually deals with that would be a mindset that I would have, be in the mall.
Yeah, but I think everyone would, so you'd end up fighting other people as well.
Yeah.
The fact that they roll up to this shopping centre and there's no one there, I thought, that's a bit fucking strange.
Yeah, that is strange. I think it depends on what part of America you're in. You could go into a mall on an off time and there'd be nobody there.
Yeah, I can see that.
But you'd still have the people that work there. But then, you still have people who would realize what's going on and be like, I need to get home to my family. Or whoever.
Fuck that away. Yeah.
Yeah. So you would have people that would be like, fuck this, I'm leaving.
Yeah, I wouldn't be hanging around my work. Unless it was like a horde outside, you're like, I ain't fucking sticking around here. Yeah. Bye. Give me some sweets.
So it's like a plausible, scenario in my brain. And it's a good idea because, you've got everything that you could possibly need.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's eventually, but it wouldn't take long for the food to run out and the water to run out. It wouldn't take long, a few weeks, and you'd need to move.
Yeah.
You need to move on. You just would. So, as much as somewhere I'd like to go, it's not sustainable.
But what? Okay, here's one. I don't know this. Water. I mean, maybe we have a different utility system than you guys do. I don't know. But I don't know. Would water? I mean, keep going on?
Well, no, the water. But unless someone's there to tend it, the water pressure would disappear. They even hit on that in 28 Days Later. There's no water pressure anymore, so we don't get any water. So, yeah, the water pressure would eventually disappear. Like your power would disappear as well, unless there's someone there to keep those systems working. It just did stop.
I think it's probably maybe an American mindset, or Western mindset of we have this stuff easily, so you just don't think about what it takes to get to you. So you just expect it to be there.
We take everything for granted.
Yeah, so
we really do. We take a lot for granted.
So in my mindset, I'm like, why would the water go off? Why wouldn't we have water? That doesn't make any sense. I mean, there's nobody there to be like, you didn't pay your bill. Now we're going to turn it off. So why wouldn't we have it?
It's just it doesn't want to come to the tap on its own. It's dead too.
Ah.
Now the water pressure would disappear. I don't know how that works exactly, but yeah, I know folk that lose water pressure now. So like some people, one of my friends that lives in Edinburgh, he's got terrible water pressure in his flat. So if it can happen now, it's definitely going to happen at the end of the world. It's weird. It's a fucking weird thing.
I mean, I like, you know, I know off the top of my head, you know, if an EMP goes off, then yeah, we're fucked. But when it comes to just like, you know, zombie apocalypse, I just don't think about things not working.
I think, well, yeah, that's
I understand it would be hard to get gas.
Well, are you talking about petrol?
Yes. Yes. Yeah, it'd probably be easy to get gas because, you know, be eating so many cans of beans. But
put it in a big bottle.
Yeah. But yeah, fuel, yeah, that would be hard to get because, yeah, I've worked at a gas station before. I know that you got to have electricity. They've got to turn it on for you.
Plus, that petrol has an expiration date. It only lasts about 3 years and you need to replace it.
Really? I did not know that.
Yeah, it's got an expiration date.
I guess that gas in the shed isn't any good anymore. Okay, good to know.
Well, it wouldn't be, yeah, but I don't know how they're still using cars. But I think it's only 2 years since. I'm not sure entirely, but I think in the first series of The Walking Dead, it was like 2 years or a year and a half since it all started.
Yeah,
so yeah, by the time you come to season 8, the petrol would be useless and they wouldn't be able to use any of their cars. So it'd be back to horses and cart.
There's another reason why we need to get into biofuel.
I don't know how that works though.
Well, I mean, you know, there's people who actually have cars that are running on, like, you know, manure and even alcohol.
Really? That sounds like fucking Back to the Future. I'll just go put my fucking contents, my bin in my car, and it works.
People do that, you know, like the people who are like, you know, totally want to live completely off the fucking grid. They do that shit. So it is a possibility.
Yeah, but do you know how?
No.
Yeah, well, you're fucked.
Yeah, I have no idea how.
Saya, if this ever happens, we're dead, and I've just come to accept that notion. We'd maybe survive a little bit, but when it comes to living off the land, getting your biofuel, we're fucked. We'd starve within the first few months.
I refuse that.
You can refuse that all you want, but reality is going to come up and get
you. No, the only thing that'll come up and get me is the diabetes. The diabetes will be a problem.
That's how you're going to get your fucking meds. You're not. You're going to die. And I'm going to die too because I'm going to starve to death.
The health will be your issue. But before the health issues started, I knew that I would be fine. Well, we not fine. It wouldn't be great. It'd be fucking shit. But I'd be able to fucking do it, man. I'd be able to do it.
Just think not being able to wash. That's a horrible reality. I've went a few days without having a shower and I'm like, fuck me. I just feel horrible. And then
you can just go in the water. Live by the water. You can go in the water. There you go.
No water pressure because it's died now because it's 16 weeks after the
Yes, but you can go live by a lake or any portion of water.
You're fucked because you've got zombie alligators now.
Okay, I'll go out in the ocean. It's not that far away from me.
Great white sharks in Florida, dear.
No, you don't worry about great whites. You worry about tiger sharks. But
that's so much better. You can kill it if you know how to hunt fish. Do you know how to hunt fish?
A stick?
Do you know how to fit? No, you're fucked. A tiger shark would laugh at a stick. What's that? Crunch. Oh, there's a nice tasty human.
They only take one nibble and then decide you taste like shit and will go away.
Yeah, but at that point they've bitten your leg off and you're bleeding to death because all the doctors are zombies.
I'm a smoker. I've got plenty of tobacco to stick in the wound. That's what they do. I don't know why, but for some reason you do that.
What?
Yeah, if you've got tobacco, loose leaf tobacco, you can shove that in the wound.
No, I don't think I'll do that.
I don't really understand, or know why, but I've heard that, of course you then need medical attention, but that will, help, prolong your life at
what
least.
I'd probably do is set something on fire and stick my stump in it to cauterize that wound.
Oh,
Stop you
yeah,
from bleeding out.
life would be really, really hard, but it would be doable.
Yeah, well, I think when you're in that situation, you need to come up with some ideas. It's never going to happen, though, but not zombies, but
hypotheticals.
I think the world will come, our way of life will come to an end soon,
yeah.
I hope.
I think that's part of the reason why zombies have gotten so popular.
Yeah, people
is the idea that, it is a type of survival situation, a world calamity that people aren't actually scared of, but puts them in the mindset of what would they do in this situation if one of these world calamities happened. I think that's why, because I think, Ninja's not even that big of a zombie fan. He's not really a zombie fan, but he is a survivalist fan.
Was it a prepper, like they call
Yes. He's not exactly prepper. He wants to be a prepper, but that still takes money to get stuff to prep.
Exactly.
But he's got a plan. That's one of the reasons why he wanted us to start fishing. This he for years has been like, we're gonna get camping gear, we're gonna get crossbows, we're going to get knives, we're going to get fishing poles.
See, that sounds cool.
Yeah, he's got this whole plan that of stuff he wants to slowly get. He even got these books, these medical books that are for survivalists on how to actually do shit.
That's crazy.
And extreme medical situations in a survival situation.
Well, you've got a better chance than me, that's for sure.
Yep, sure do, motherfucker.
You'll last maybe a couple of weeks longer than I will. That's cold comfort, I know, but that's just the truth.
I will last a long time, I swear to God. I am stubborn as shit, man.
I'm just gonna fucking live. Fuck you all. I've been bitten, but I'm surviving. So fuck it.
My mind creates my own reality. So fuck y'all. You can go, oh my God, I was bit. I'm going to die now. Yeah, believe that and you will fucking die. But if you go, no, I'm not. That's not fucking happening to me.
I wouldn't give up. No, I wouldn't just give up. But I think it would only be, well, it's only a matter of time now when we all fucking snuff it. So.
Yeah. But you got to have that mentality from that saying from Galaxy Quest. Never give up, never surrender.
Didn't Buzz Lightyear say something similar?
Yeah, fuck Buzz Lightyear. He stole that from Galaxy Quest.
Did Galaxy Quest come out before Toy Story?
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure it did. Because I remember thinking in my brain when I saw Toy Story, wait a minute. That's from Galaxy Quest.
Anyway.
So, yeah, that's not zombie related, so fuck that shit. We're not talking about animated films here.
Well, you could have zombie animated films.
You gotta go to Japan for that.
Paranorman.
Oh,
let's get zombies in it. Oh, fuck it, who cares? Anyway, apparently there's going to be a Zombieland 2. A Zombieland 2 is officially happening with all the original cast. Aye, okay.
Hasn't that been officially happening for years now?
It was when is this fucking... This was July 14th this year that this came out. A decade after. Eh?
I've heard that was supposed to happen for years.
Yeah, it was, but it's now officially happening. And this is only from... This is from yesterday, so this is quite new. And it's slated for an October 2019 release. The production is expected to begin in January next year. So, fuck, I hope so. I hope there's more zombies in it this time.
Yeah, that really wasn't a zombie film.
It was at the beginning and it was at the end, but the whole middle bit was, what the fuck was going on? It was just boring, I thought. I like it. I still do like it. I enjoy watching it, but I was like, there could be a bit more zombie action in the middle because it was kind of dry. Is
Bill Murray going to be in it again?
Well, he died in the first one, so no.
But you know,
Zombie.
I don't remember. Yeah, zombie.
Like he's shot. Remember, they go to Bill Murray's house and he's like, "I'm going to scare fucking Jesse Eisenberg's character," and he sneaks up to him in his zombie makeup and he fucking shoots him in the chest.
It's been so long since I've seen that film.
It's 10
I
years old.
I barely remember. I just remember.
I love it. I do love it, but it is a bit boring at the middle. But it's a good film.
It's like I like obviously everybody who knows me knows I like some camp. I like my campy films.
Yeah, okay. I wouldn't say it's campy. It tries to
No,
be. It tried to be the American Shaun of the Dead, but it was nowhere near as good as Shaun of the
no,
Dead.
no, it was not.
Shaun of the
Nowhere
Dead
near.
was another modern classic. It just hit
Yeah,
that balance of comedy and gore, and yeah, it was just you ain't gonna repeat that.
yeah. I think that's another reason I like zombie stuff. It's because of the gore.
See, gore doesn't bother me. I think some zombie films can be like over the top. You ever seen a movie called Brain Dead or Dead Alive, as it's called some other places?
I think I've seen Dead Alive.
It's Brain Dead. It's Peter Jackson that did that. That's the one at the end with the fucking lawnmower and he fucking just turns everybody into mush.
I know I've seen it. Like it's not popping in my brain, but I
It's the
know
one,
I've
it's,
seen it.
it's the one with the fucking priest. I kick ass for the Lord.
Oh,
Brilliant. Oh, so fucking funny. He's like a kung fu priest and he fucking kicks all these fucking zombies' heads in. Eventually he gets killed. But, oh, so fucking, that line, I was like, are you serious? Old Peter Jackson at his fucking greatest.
well, so that's part of even though I prefer other monsters to zombies, when it comes
What?
to flicks, there's not a lot of gore in some of them.
No,
But at least in a zombie flick, you get gore, which I
yeah,
love,
you tend to get loads. There's not a
and
lot of gore. Sorry.
you get creative ways of killing,
Yeah, that's
which
true.
I love. Other monsters, it's kind of the same shit over and over.
Yeah, well, vampires, you can only really kill them in two ways. Well, several ways, but you only really ever see stakes to the heart or, in some cases, beheadings, but that's rare.
Yeah.
Don't really see too
Yeah.
much else. Have you seen Diary of the Dead?
I know I have.
It's a George Romero, one of his newer movies. I think it was from 2009 or 2010. That movie is just all the different ways that you can kill a zombie. They fucking shoot them, stab them, blow them up, hit them with sulfuric acid, run them over, hang them from trees and shoot half their head off. It's more sort of comedy. There's like comedy moments in it. People hated it, but I thought it'd been really good.
See, I like it. There's been a lot of didn't get popular, but there's been a lot of smaller comedy zombie films.
Yeah, there's
really excellent.
Cockneys versus Zombies is pretty good.
I don't think I've seen that one.
It's quite unknown. It's an unusual one, but it's actually really good.
Have you seen Fido?
Yeah, the one with Billy Connolly. Yeah, I've seen that. That was pretty damn good.
Yeah, I was quite excited by that film when I saw the previews for it. I was like, yeah, I'm down for that.
Yeah, it was good fun. Oh, there's Jamie piped up. Toy Story was first by 4 years. There you go.
Really?
Yeah, how fucking old Toy Story is. How?
Fuck Toy Story.
Yeah, you lost that one.
Oh, I'll admit when I'm wrong. I don't like being wrong, but I'll admit to it.
Who the fuck likes being like? I love being wrong. You're like, what? I'd look at you funny. So that we're all wrong at some point.
Some of these people, some people. Well, put it this way: I'm the type that prefers to not open my mouth unless I'm positive.
Yeah, definitely.
And there's a lot of people out there that will open their mouths not even fucking thinking about whether they're right or wrong.
Yeah, like, I think this, you're wrong. No, I'm not. Yes, you are.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, starts arguments.
Yeah. But anyway, but yeah,
Anyway,
I'm better about it than I used to be. But
yeah, I think I get embarrassed when I'm wrong. I'm like, fuck.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
I like to do
Yeah.
that. I like to do
So,
it.
have you played any zombie games recently?
Recently,
Well, what was the last one you played?
7 Days to Die.
Yeah, you're still playing that. I forgot you fucking played that.
Yeah, I still play that. It just it's on and off. It's an
You
on
seem
and
to
off
be
game.
you seem to be pretty good at it because you were on like day 18 the last time I checked. I thought, oh, getting quite far.
Yeah, I can get pretty far. I mean, the playthrough I was doing, I don't know what the fuck was up with that one. Maybe it's because I knew I was being filmed. I don't know.
Probably it does change things. You're like, fuck, people are watching me. Oh, I'm shite now.
Yeah, my
I'm this.
aim's completely
Yeah,
off, and
yeah.
I was like,
I can't fucking do this.
"Holy shit!" I'm people are gonna think I'm a shit player. But
I
no,
think
I can last a long time. I'm not really good at building. Is the problem with
because
7 Days to Die?
it's like Minecraft, isn't it?
Yes, you get and I mean better than Minecraft by far,
Really?
but it's definitely in that survival genre of having to build to protect yourself. But it gets exciting, being able to build something that allows you to actually kill them and see yourself killing them
Yeah,
and still
yeah.
be protected. So there's a lot of different ways to do that, which is fun to figure that out. Um, because you can't. I mean, there's always the option, and in the beginning, you often do this. Is you just find some place to hide. You dig down into the fucking ground. You hide for that seventh night.
You like just fucking hide. Don't go out.
Yeah, but the thing is, you can't sleep through the night. There is none of that.
So you just have to stay awake.
You have
That's
to
weird.
stay awake.
So
So
you're just
it's
perpetually awake.
yeah, you're perpetually like we have the sleeping bag to so when you die, if you die somewhere away from your base, when you come back to life, you can be at your base.
Right. Yeah.
Um,
I'm
but
looking
yeah,
at I'm looking at pictures of this, and the graphics look really cool. But then I see people playing it, and I think the game looks like fucking shit. And I'm like, well, what the fuck's happening with these screenshots? Because they look photorealistic. And then when I'm seeing like if you play it or somebody else plays it, I'm like, this doesn't look photorealistic. It looks like a really clunky, weird looking game compared to what they've put out
well,
screenshot
it
wise.
depends on what they're playing on because
So I'm looking at the PS4 version on game, and I'm looking at the pictures, and I thought, that looks like sort of dying light type graphics. And then I see people play it, and it looks nothing like that. And I'm like, well, where are these screenshots coming from?
the good screenshots are coming from PC players.
But this is on a shop, so that it looks like they're purposely mis-selling this game to people that
Yeah,
fucking yeah. So fuck that.
I mean the graphics aren't horrible in the PS4. They aren't, but they're not as nice as they are on the PC. But the problem is, PC is it's kind of like Minecraft,
Yeah.
where the PC is so far advanced in their versions than the consoles are.
Well, I expect that, but when I look at these pictures, I'm like, if I bought this game and it didn't look like that, I'd be pretty fucking annoyed with the people that were selling it to me because they're lying about the game the way it looks.
Plus, you have on the PC all the mods and stuff. People mod shit just like
So,
with any other fucking game. So,
I'll send it.
you did get different visuals, but the PS4 version at least is not bad. It's just not fantastic.
Yeah, I'm going to send you a link on the group chat and the actual Hangouts, and you can see what I mean with the pictures on this website. And look, fucking there's nothing like that. Right, there we go. It's fucking annoying because I was going to buy it at one point. I thought that looks really cool. Then I saw gameplay. I thought, well, wait a minute, something's no adding up here.
It's I still would suggest playing.
Yeah, I will when it's cheaper, but it's still 30 quid. And I'm like, no, I can't dedicate time to a basically an open ended game like that. I've got enough to play.
Maybe the price went up since when I bought it.
Yeah, 29 out of 9. I'm like, fuck that. It's been out for ages as well, and it's technically still not finished. That's another reason why I'm like, I don't really want to buy it, because I'm just paying for an early access game, and I don't believe in doing that. So I'm like,
okay.
Did you see what I mean?
I'm
With
looking at the
screenshots.
picture.
Does it look anything
It's just
like?
a little bit. It does.
Does it really?
Okay, maybe videos. Maybe when it gets recorded, it gets worse. But no, this looks only just a slight bit more detailed than what I see when I play.
I'm gonna fuck it. I'm gonna look for videos now, because I'm like, fuck's sake. 7 days today. I'm gonna look at Xbox One.
Yeah, it doesn't look horrible when you're playing.
No, Xbox One. I do want to get it because it's a zombie game. Of course, I want to get it, but I don't want to get something that looks like fucking garbage either.
It doesn't look like garbage. I mean, I'll put it to you this way. Even the way it is, it's got a main map, and then it's got the option of a random generated map. But still, the main map, it's still randomly generated.
Right. So is it always different when you play it?
Yeah, it's going to have different weather. It's going to have, the base, of where everything is going to be the same, but how hard it is, the zombie level, even though you have the option of changing all this stuff, you can, change how much, whether the zombies never run or do run, how long they're going to pay attention to you or remember you, go after you. But still, every new game you generate is going to be slightly different level, regardless of what you've chosen.
Well, I imagine that won't be the case if you're saving. Like, if you're going back to a previous game, it's going to be the same map you were on. So if you start a new game, it'll change every time.
Yeah, it'll be a little bit different.
That's cool, though. I mean, that saves the game from getting fucking boring.
Yeah, that's the interesting thing about the game. It does, even staying on the same map. I mean, I've done the random gen numerous times, but I still do like to play the main map because I know where everything is most of the time.
Yeah.
So it's like, rather than running and running and running, at least I know where I'm going. But the random gen then can be fun because you never know what the fuck you're going to get.
Aye, you just total fucking random. I like that. That's kind of cool. Like.
Yeah. So it does give you a lot of options, and and it is fun to play with other people. But, you still have to remember it's a survival game with, that just does keep going.
Yeah,
it just keeps getting harder and harder.
Yeah, they're open-ended. They're not meant to finish.
Yeah, there is no end game.
Yeah. So I kind of like that.
So it can get boring.
Yeah, at the same time, like, how do you make that interesting after, say, 50 hours of doing the same tasks?
Well, that's the beauty of the game, if you're into the building aspect. Because every seventh night is harder.
Yeah, you have to fight against this horde.
Yeah, more and more zombies, bigger, worse zombies, harder zombies. It's how long. Sometimes when you get into the higher nights, it could go on for days. The horde could go on for days. So yeah, it challenges you more and more and more. So that's, and you have to then fix your building, and sometimes you're like, oh shit, my building isn't going to work anymore. I got to build a new building. So,
how do you build a building during a horde? Fucking, that sounds really stressful. I'm like, I'm not playing this anymore. Falling out with it.
Well, you'll have, when it's not the seventh night or seventh day, you're not going to have, you will have a random small horde occasionally.
Yeah.
And you'll have a random zombie that comes up because they hear you doing shit.
Yeah, so they'll seek you out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
but as long as you're paying attention, you can build. Or you can, always, do an underground base. I mean, there's multitudes of crazy shit you can do. And you even have the option to do in creative mode where you have access to every thing that you could possibly get.
I think that's how I'd probably play it. That's how I play Minecraft in creative. I just want to build. But if it's a zombie game, I kind of want to play it normally because, well, what the fuck's the point?
That's how I am. You know, I want the survival part of it.
Yeah, I don't really care for Minecraft a lot that, but if it was a zombie game, yeah, I want to play it properly.
Yeah. But I have found, because there was something that in an earlier version of the game, you could find a mining helmet relatively easy.
No, you can't.
Now you can't. That is not an easy thing to find anymore. So, and they've upped the weather and upped the fog. So it's very foggy and hard to see even in the daytime now.
Oh,
so yeah, I've starting it off and just having it in creative and just getting the mining helmet out and not touching anything else. Just so I make sure I have that mining helmet.
Yeah, because it becomes so fucking hard. You're like, I don't want to play this.
Yeah, it was driving me crazy until I decided I'm just going to turn creative on, because I was just like, God damn it, I can't see a fucking thing. Oh my God.
It's no fun at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's no fun.
I know they changed that in an update, but I'm just waiting for the goddamn update. But yeah, it's definitely a game that, I play for a while and then I stop. And then I pick up again a little bit later.
Yeah, something to pick at, which is, that's cool. I don't mind that at all.
Plus, you have the option you can play with friends.
Yeah, see, that's good.
And you have the option of playing in an open world where other people can grief you and stuff.
See, no, fuck that. See, that's...
Yeah, I don't do that.
No, I couldn't.
I don't do that. I'll play with friends, but I don't want to play with just random people just showing up and God knows what they're going to do. But
I've had too many experiences, shall we say, with things like that, especially in GTA Online, where you're on your phone, you just try to do it. Someone comes and fucking shoots you in the back of the head. You're like, mate, fuck off. Just get to fuck.
Yeah. Let me do what I want to fucking do here.
It's no fucking fun. You can't even do basic shit.
But it's a game that, even though it's still in alpha, it's still got a lot of options of how to play and what to play. And it's going to just keep getting better, I think. I don't know if it'll ever fucking, get
is
finished.
It ever going to be finished? I'll maybe wait. If it ever gets to a point where it's done, then I'll maybe look at it when it's got all its features. So I remember Minecraft went through fucking years and years of being in an unfinished state, which it is now officially finished and out.
It is.
I'll probably wait until 7 days is in that state, and then I'll see.
Well, I wonder. I'm thinking about checking out Minecraft again.
I've got it on Xbox, so it's good.
I've got it on PlayStation, but
you might as well give it a bash.
Well, the reason is Haxer Uber Haxer Nova, I think is his name. I can never remember how his name is.
That's a hell of a fucking name.
Yeah, he's got a fucked up name, but he's one of the guys from Cow Chop. And he's recently started playing Minecraft again, and on the PC, and there's so much more shit.
Yeah, they got all the updates first.
Yeah, so it's like, holy crap! I wonder if we've gotten any of this stuff, because it now looks kind of interesting.
I think the Xbox actually gets everything first now than everyone else, because Microsoft now owns Minecraft.
That's true.
So because for the Xbox One X, I don't know if they've released a patch for it, but it's to give it like a high fidelity mode, and you get like all the HD textures, it's basically like modded Minecraft. So actually, it's supposed to be out by now, but I haven't checked. So I want to see what that's like. I know
there's recently been an update on Minecraft. I've seen it when I turn my PS4 on, and I'm just like,
update file,
I wonder what is new, if there's anything actually that's going to make me want to play Minecraft on.
Bash it on. It's a game you can play offline as well. You don't need to have an internet connection. I thought you did. You don't.
No, you don't have to have one. That's how I can still play.
Does 7 Days to Die need an internet connection? No, it's the same.
No, it doesn't. It's the same way. You can play all by yourself.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons I like it.
So I was getting quite excited for this Overkill's Walking Dead game. They keep saying 4-player co-op, 4-player co-op, and I thought, is it get single player? Because
Yeah,
if it doesn't, I'm not fucking buying it.
hell no.
But I can't find anywhere saying that if it does or not. They're just pushing this co-op mode. I thought surely they're not going to have a co-op, 4-player co-op only game. That seems a bit stupid. I mean, even the World War Z game you can play on your own with bots, but that looks pretty fucking good. Have you seen the gameplay of that?
No, I haven't.
It looks good. I'm gonna.
I'll check it out.
It looks violent as fuck. It's meant to be a sort of cross between the game and the film. Game and the
Hold
film.
on.
Film and the book.
I did see that the thing for it. Yeah, I did. And no, it didn't turn me on. It reminded me of this other zombie game. I can't remember the name of it that I tried. Maybe it was free 1 month on PS4 Plus, and I tried it out, and it was just.
I'm not wondering what that could be. It's
It was just like.
It's not Left 4 Dead because Left 4 Dead was only on Xbox.
Yeah, you could play multiplayer, but you could also play by yourself, and it was basically just horde after horde after horde.
Yeah, I guess that'll get tedious really quickly.
Yeah, so the aiming was shit. Yeah, I couldn't get into it. I tried it, could not get into it, and that's what that World War Z one reminded me of. So I was like, it did not interest me because of that.
I'm now wondering what fucking game it is. I'm going to look up PlayStation Plus zombie games. Was it Zombie? No.
Mm-mm.
Oh, fuck. What was the?
It was like a year or so ago.
Was it top down or was it first person or third person?
First person.
First person.
Yeah. And yeah, it like I got stuck. Like I got stuck. I couldn't fucking move. I'm like, this is bullshit. And I'm like, no thanks. Never mind. Fuck this shit.
Sure, it's not Zombie because it's the only one I can think of that it would be.
I don't know. I really do not recall.
Was it set in London?
I don't. It didn't have like a set here.
Right.
You were in this like I don't know rail station or someplace.
That sounds like Zombie. Yeah, it's hard. It's fucking hard.
I don't mind hard games, but come on.
It's more like Dark Souls than.
Yeah,
so when you die, you start as a new character. Your own character's dead, and you need to go. I actually liked that game. It was fucking. It is hard, but it's good fun.
Especially when I got stuck in a corner.
Oh, there's nothing worse.
It like glitched me, and I'm like, "Fuck this shit! Fuck it!" I'm like, "Fuck this! No."
I ain't playing this shit.
I like ups and downs. I like a little bit of downtime, and I'd like to actually feel like I can do something.
Yeah. Rather
I can accomplish something. I want to feel like a badass. I want to feel like I could actually kill all these zombies.
Don't play Dark Souls.
I'm not.
I can't. There's a guy in work and I finished 1 and 2 in like the space of like 3 weeks. I couldn't even get by the first boss in that time, let alone finish 2 of the fucking games. I think World War Z looks alright. It's the kind of game I'd maybe pay a tenner for. But there's just like these endless fucking hordes coming after you, but it does look pretty neat.
Yeah, that's why I didn't like, I remember everybody back in the day when I actually played COD. Everybody was like, about the zombie mode, I'm just like,
the zombie mode was shite, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I didn't like it. I never did. I mean, there was aspects that I liked. Some of it was fun, but I didn't like the idea that, it's you get fucked.
Yeah, very easily. Very easily.
There is no, you don't really feel like an accomplishment. It's just kind of, it gets repetitious, and I can't stand repetition.
No, I don't mind if it's hidden well. Obviously, every game gets boring, gets repetitive, but if they don't hide it very well.
Yeah.
Like Mad Max, that does not hide its repetition well. It gets boring quickly. I still think it's a worthwhile game to try out, but
Mm-hmm.
you might get sick of it really quickly. Actually, now you said that, because
That was my concern of why I didn't buy it, because I was worried about that repetition.
yeah, definitely that it's there because you just do the same tasks for every region. You'll be like, yeah, I need to build up this fortress, and you need to clear minefields, and you need to clear camps, and you need to
But
push your
it reminded me
cards.
of the repetition that Far Cry has.
I think it's worse in Mad Max. Far Cry is a more interesting game.
Because I didn't mind the repetition in Far Cry.
Yeah, this is
Because
not as good as Far Cry.
yeah, I have a style of playing that I play when I play Far Cry, and I enjoy the fuck out of it.
Mm.
And I always wish there was more places for me to go take over.
Yeah, I enjoyed that aspect of Far
Yeah,
Cry.
because
Far
I
Cry.
like to be stealthy. I wanted to get every mission done without anybody seeing me.
See, I'm shite at that, so I couldn't do
Oh,
it. I was like,
that I
all
love
hell would
that.
break loose. I'm like, fuck it, and just start throwing grenades and shooting everything to pieces. Oh, it was great.
Oh no, I love that. I always got a feeling of accomplishment
Yeah.
when I did
Oh,
that.
so you good at Last of Us then?
Yes.
It's a stealth game. At its heart, it's a stealth game.
Yes, now that we're talking about video games, we have to talk about The Last of Us
Oh, yeah.
since we
I've
played it. Oh
recently
yeah,
replayed that game, and it's a masterpiece.
it is. And now I want to replay it again. I'm very good at Last of Us. When you said you were having a hard time, I was like, why the fuck's he having a hard time?
I'm shite at it, that's why. Do you know my big problem with stealth is I become impatient
Ah,
and I become bored just sitting watching people do things. I'm like, fuck this, I'm bored. Let's go kill
well,
things.
I'm a very impatient person as well. But when I really get that feeling of accomplishment from being stealthy. So it make that's why I'm good at it. Yeah, that's why I can actually be patient in those situations.
I wish I could. I can to a point, and I'll be like, right, I've had enough. And then if I die over and over again, yeah, I'll just get really angry and I'll just rush it and I just get worse and worse. But I did get by it eventually.
I find it funny that it used to be like back in my old days of playing video games. I always picked the berserker kind of character. I
Yeah,
always wanted to
same.
be the character that just like fucking fuck stealth. I'm just going in there and kicking everybody's ass.
Yeah.
But now I enjoy the stealth.
I do like it, but things usually go wrong and they go wrong really quickly. I'm going to stealth this game. I'm going to be great, and it's like 2 minutes later, some assholes manage to spot me even though they're not facing me, and then it all goes to fucking shit.
Well, I think that's the beauty. You've got to have you've got to be a game that's well made for stealth or
Yeah,
has that option.
stealth games need to be very accurate in the way their
Yeah,
AI behaves, the way their controls behave. So
yeah,
even
because
remember the bit in The Last of Us when you've just escaped the city with Ellie and Tess, and you're going through that building,
yeah,
and then you have to defeat a bunch of runners and a clicker.
uh-huh.
I got stuck there. I died about 8 times in a row when I started playing it again a few weeks ago.
Well, I know
Just
I'm gonna die when I start
could
playing again.
not fucking get by that bit. I was getting really frantically annoyed with it. But that's where I got stuck. But after I get past that, I died a few times here and there. But a few times the zombies would see me, and I thought, "How did you see me? You had your back to me. There's no fucking way you could see."
They got extraterrestrial, not extrasensory
Fuck,
senses, man.
that's annoying. It's just really. That's when sometimes The Last of Us is a great game, but it's got some problems. Another
Well, they
problem
all
was
have
I was
problems.
fucking in a hotel, and you fall down a lift shaft, and you have to sneak up to a generator and run away from all the zombies. That bit's cool, but I fell to the floor at that one point. Just fell through the geometry of the level. I thought that's a pretty big bug to miss.
I think I fell too.
I think, yeah, I don't think they've ever fixed that. It's just like I was just fucking sneaking and I went straight through the fucking floor. I thought, aye, good, and then all the zombies spotted me, so it was all. I just shot them. Fuck it.
Well, in that game, you can't be completely stealthy.
No, it's got action sections.
Yeah, you can't do the whole thing stealth.
And who would
But
want to?
it's when you can, it's a good time. But yeah, you have to do a mix up with that game. You've got to be both stealthy and non-stealthy with that game. That's the beauty of it.
It's about where you're hanging upside down. That's quite a non-stealthy section.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Honestly, the way Last of Us starts, it's sort of the start's great, and then it's like 20 years later. And I thought, I want to know what happened right after the daughter gets shot. And I thought, well, what happens after that? Why is it such a big gap? It's bizarre.
It's bizarre, but I think that's part of the good storytelling where that starts you with caring about him even more because you do wonder that. So it
and he even says himself that he wasn't a good guy at one point.
Yeah,
he was a hunter. It was like, yeah, I'd like to see that as a game where you're actually bad, Joel.
Yeah,
that'd be fucking neat.
Would be.
Well, no, get it right enough, but
no,
we'll just get dodgy kissing scenes between two lassies.
did you ever play the additional download for Last of Us?
I did actually. Yeah, I thought it was pretty good.
It didn't give me the happiness of the game itself, but it was still good. But yes, when they bring up the fact that she's a lesbian.
Well, she's not. Yeah. How do you? Because she kisses one lassie, so she's a lesbian, and there's no. I didn't really feel there was a romantic entanglement between those two.
I got it.
You could imply it, but they don't really ever show it.
Well, I think that's the beauty thing of what we talked about earlier before we started the stream, is that it's just one of those things where they didn't point it out.
Yeah,
it's natural. That's just how it is.
Yeah.
You don't need to question it. You don't need to talk about it.
Because I know girls that they'll act, they'll really sort of touchy-feely, the hug and all that, and it doesn't mean they're gay.
No, but
that's when you see it. When I saw Last of Us 2, like, oh, Ellie's a lesbian. Doesn't mean she's a lesbian.
And she could be bi.
Yeah, she could be, or she could just be a teenage lassie that's experimenting, which they do.
Well,
girls are more entitled to experiment than boys are, I think.
Yeah, that is
You agree with that? Yeah.
Yeah, it's just statistical proven thing.
So, she's gay. No, she's just kissed some other girl. Fucking pipe down. I didn't come here to see this anyway. I want to see the infected. And we still haven't seen any.
Yeah.
There's no infected in Last of Us 2 that we've seen. There will be there. They'll have to be there. Well, they don't
know.
It'd be bizarre if they weren't, I think.
I don't know if it'd be bizarre because I've always thought that, when it comes to like the zombie affected, they will eventually either humans, will all be zombies, or the people who are successful at, fighting zombies or hiding away from zombies will successfully do that. The zombies are going to die from, or just, fade away because of not having anything to eat.
Well, they? With the zombies in Last of Us, they just seem to get bigger and bigger. So is there maybe gargantuan giant? I fucking hope not. But
no, that'd be kind of ridiculous.
Oh, it'll be awful. Oof.
Yeah.
What's he barking at?
I think Ninja made some kind of weird noise and.
You're like, oh, fuck! Don't annoy me. I'm trying to sleep.
Yeah, he's right next to me with his head up against me, sleeping.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, you my baby. But
fur babies.
Fur babies. But I could see, and I'd be mildly okay if they just said that all the zombies died out.
I think I'd be quite annoyed actually.
I mean,
that would kill some of the atmosphere for me.
It would kill some of the atmosphere, and I mean, like I said, I'd be mildly okay. I'd be okay just with the sense that I'd be so happy to have the game back itself.
Yeah, I'd be like, Romero, we're going to make a sequel to Dawn of the Dead, but there's no zombies in it. You'd be like, fucking what now?
Yeah.
It's just a destroyed world and all the zombies have died out. I'd be like, no, go back to the drawing board. please.
I'll put it this way. I'd be okay with it, but I'd still miss the zombies because of the fact that these are... Don't start again, dumbass. These are a kind of zombie that I'm really into.
Yeah, and to have them only be in one game in a 3-part series would be a little shite.
Yeah, I really do want them back because before that game came out, I had just learned about those things.
Yeah,
That
exactly.
zombies, what is it, a mold or that parasite
It's
that
like
and that
mushroom
does that?
zombies.
Yes, I had just found out about it, and then when I found The Last of Us and found out that that was the case with these zombies, I was just like, I'm so in.
Yeah, that's great. That is great because it's based, like we've said before, in science.
Yeah, actually based on a reality. I mean, this is it would still be fucking far fetched as hell, but it's
Yeah.
still something that could happen.
Oh yeah, it's like 28 days later. It's like that could be that's a reality.
Yeah,
It's just a virus that sends people insane. That could happen.
yeah. So it's like, and yeah, they were such neat creatures as well.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and then when they'd start clicking, and you'd be like, oh god,
I was like,
yeah,
fuck, because I did that in the game. I was like, oh shit, I can hear them. Where the fuck are they?
yeah,
Thank God for listening mode.
yeah. They had it was such an atmospheric. It's just a fucking brilliant game.
Yeah. Oh god.
Storyline, everything. It was just a fucking brilliant game. A
This
game that will
was
make men cry.
that was a horrible start. I was like, fuck's sake, really?
Ninja started it before I got to start it, and he warned me. He's like, "There's this part, man, that made me cry. You're gonna cry. You're gonna fucking cry." I'm like,
It
"What? What are you
comes out
talking
of
about?"
absolute nowhere. I thought, shit, that's some good writing.
Yeah.
I was actually quite annoyed when Tess died as well. I was like, fucking what? Really? She's only been in it 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
I understand why. Because if Tess had been alive at the end when you go to save Ellie, she would not have let you. See, that'd have been cool. She'd have become the villain. Why didn't they do
Mm-hmm.
that? Right at the last minute, she becomes the villain. Well, not really a villain, but difference of opinion. It's probably
Yeah.
why they didn't do it, because that might have been too much for some people. Like, fucking hell, no, I'm out. That's basically Joel doesn't want Ellie to die because that's his de facto daughter now. I
Yeah.
don't know if I'm using the right word there, but that's who he's sort of latched on to replace Sarah. He
And
was
oh
never.
my god, when they got to when Joel when Joel fell on that pole,
Say that again, sorry.
when Joel went down, and they got to that hospital place.
Right at the end.
Yes. I don't want to ruin it for anybody, so it's like I
What
don't
did
want
we
to say
say
too
here?
much. But oh, just
I love that bit. It's weird that it does shift. Then
yeah.
you, this is at the end. That's bad Joel. That's just selfish bad Joel. But I probably would have done the same thing.
But just I mean, you're so invested.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's a game that draws you in. Characters are great. They're well written. It's fun.
It's completely a masterpiece. When somebody tells me that they don't like that game, I'm like, "What are you fucking retarded?"
You look at me and go, what the fuck? Something wrong with you if you don't like Last of Us.
Yeah,
There is.
I've heard
100%.
some people say that, and I'm like, "You're fucking retarded. How can you not like that game? It's a masterpiece." So that how many fucking times now? How many
I'm going
times
to
have I
say
said masterpiece?
I liken it to my experience with Half-Life 2. Half-Life 2 is a great game as well.
You
And
know, everybody says that. I've never played it. It
it
came
might be
out during a period of time where I wasn't playing video games.
yeah, it might be tough for you to get. It's on the PS3. So if you can get a cheap PS3, I'd definitely go for it. But I don't really know if you can be bothered. You could watch a playthrough um, on YouTube.
Yeah.
There will be playthroughs of it.
I haven't seen a complete playthrough, but I've seen bits and parts of it.
It's great. There's even a Walking Dead bit in it when you go to a town called Ravenholm, and it's been taken over by these crab zombies. There's the head crab zombies, they call them. And there's just this whole town. It's just that the whole tone of the game shifts into a horror mode, and then it lasts for a couple of hours, and you come back out of it again. It's weird. It's great. It's one of the best sort of twists in a game without it being a spin-off. It's worth playing, but it's getting a whole look. They didn't do the backward compatibility thing with PS4. They should have, because you can play it on you can play the Xbox 360 version on the Xbox One. It's going to be awkward for you to get a hold of, unfortunately.
Now, okay. What would you do? What would be your first? I don't know. Did you have a zombie plan?
Do I have a zombie plan?
Yeah.
I think I'd probably go down to the local shop and try and empty it before everybody else did. And then I'd head for the hills. I'd head for hillier and colder climes. So I'd probably go up north.
Yeah, you guys have more open space than we do where I'm.
Well, a lot more mountains.
Yeah.
And a more compacted space.
Yeah.
So there are areas in the highlands that are just like fucking just rocky mountains. The zombies wouldn't fare very well against that terrain, so I'd probably do that.
Yeah, I would definitely go where it was cold.
Yeah, because it would freeze and they wouldn't be able to move as much.
Yeah. That's why I never understood why, in Walking Dead, they didn't just fucking leave Georgia and go up north.
Yeah.
From the beginning, I'm like, well, leave fucking Georgia. It's too fucking hot there. Go up where they're going to freeze.
Wait, Alaska, that'd be a hell of a journey.
Yeah, it would. It'd be fucking hard as hell.
I also felt that The Walking Dead didn't have a plan for what it actually wanted to do. They just sort of floated around this one state, like going around in circles. I thought, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Should have been like, right, series 1 started in fucking Atlanta, and then look, right, we want to go to a colder climate. So the whole journey is traveling from one side of the country to the other. I think The Walking Dead's the best when it doesn't stagnate in the one area.
At least Z Nation did that. Z Nation, they move all around the fucking country.
Yeah, do that. It gets more interesting. You get to see a lot more fucking locales. It doesn't stagnate. Because Walking Dead, series 2 stagnated when they went to the farm and spent 13 episodes on the farm.
Yeah, that I mean, it was still good, but it was like,
it's good. It's good. The finale is great with the horde.
Yeah,
that was fucking brilliant. The bit where Shane loses it and then opens the barn and shoots everybody.
Oh, I fucking hate Shane.
Oh, I loved Shane. He was great.
I hate Shane. I hated Shane with a passion. From even before you even found out that he was a bad dude, I from the very beginning, I'm like, no, he's an asshole. That guy's bad. No. Why do they keep that motherfucker around? Fuck him. I hated him from the beginning.
I've come to the conclusion why they killed Shane off is because by like series 3, 4, Rick had become Shane.
Yeah.
And there'd be really no point in having two characters in the same space.
But I have to say, as much as I hate Rick, he did a better Shane than Shane did. Now, when I see that actor who plays Shane in anything else, I'm immediately like, fuck him.
You don't like John Bernthal, really?
No, I can't stand him now. From seeing him as that character, I can't. It doesn't matter what he is in and what he's playing. I'm like, fuck him.
See, I didn't like the Punisher because it was boring. I thought he was a good Punisher, but they did nothing with that character. They did nothing interesting with that character.
Only thing I like the Punisher out of all. Not this is going off topic, but we're going there anyways. Out of all those Netflix, Marvel TV shows, I like the Punisher the best. Mostly because, or really only because, I did.
Oh, that's fucking
because of the violence.
See, but there's not that many violent scenes. There's a couple. It's boring.
There's some damn good violent scenes in that.
Yeah, but
That's all I remember. All I remember is the violence. I remember when the violence happened, I was like, fuck yeah.
The bit at the start
I don't really remember much of it else.
Yeah, the bit where he kills his co-workers at the start with the sledgehammer was good.
Yeah. Though I do remember thinking the whole time, he's being an idiot. Why is he being an idiot? He's an idiot the whole way through. He's a fucking idiot.
He is. He's I don't know. They're trying to tell an origin story when they actually did a better job in Series 2 of Daredevil. That was a better origin story for the Punisher because it was like, oh, his family's been killed with the mob and he's killing them all. Bingo. So he starts off as Frank Castle, becomes a Punisher by the end of Daredevil Series 2, then goes back to being Frank Castle again, and then becomes a Punisher by the end of the series of the Punisher. But I thought, well, we've already fucking had that, and it was better before. Why would I watch Punisher? There's no reason to watch the Punisher because by the end of Daredevil Series 2, he is the Punisher. Hated the Punisher. Hated it with a fucking fiery passion.
I didn't hate it.
I hated it.
I kind of like it.
I thought it was dull. It was characters.
They're all dull. Each one of them are dull. This last Luke Cage, for fuck's sakes.
I heard it was better.
No, I watched it. I watched the whole way through. And there were a couple bits and parts that I was like, that's good. But halfway, like not even halfway through, a little bit more than halfway. Well, no, a little bit less than halfway through. I was like, this whole fucking season is just a setup to the next season, isn't it?
Yeah,
and that's what it was. It's all it is just a fucking setup. The whole goddamn thing was a waste of time.
That's the problem with the Marvel films, as well as all the movies we're doing was setting up the next film.
Yeah.
Iron Man 3 is going to set up the next Captain America, and Captain America is going to set up the next Thor, and it's like, yeah, it's kind of. But at least it got somewhere pretty well, not quickly, but it got somewhere, and it was very satisfying when it did.
I still have to see it.
I really don't see that happening with the TV series.
No.
So the culmination of fucking Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, Daredevil, and Iron Fist ended up with the Defenders, and it was shite. It was boring.
Yeah. It was still better than the Iron Fist.
I thought Iron Fist was okay.
Oh, God. It was horrible.
What did you not like about Iron Fist?
It was fucking boring as I mean, they're all boring, but this one was boring as... He was just horrible.
It was not as dull as a Punisher. At least something happened in Iron Fist.
No. I mean, put it this way. I started Iron Fist and stopped watching it. And the only reason I went back and finished it was because then I was going to watch The Defenders afterwards.
And it was worthless. Absolutely fucking worthless. See, there's the Generation Nation. Hello there, son. How are you? Zombieland 2 is in the works. Yeah, we've actually already covered that. Sorry, dude.
Yeah, you're late to the party, dude. What do you have a life? You have a life or something?
No one has a life here. That's why we're here. Sunday night.
But I did hear that they're bringing back, and this is the only reason that if there's another season of Jessica Jones, I'll watch. I did hear that they're supposed to be bringing back David Tennant.
But he's dead.
I know, but they said I heard that he's supposed to be coming back. How? I don't know. Maybe because in this last season he was like something, yeah. Maybe that's how he's coming back fully. But I'm like, that's the only reason I will watch another fucking season of Jessica Jones.
I thought Jessica Jones was okay. I quite enjoyed that. It's
the only thing I liked about Jessica Jones was David Tennant.
Yeah, well, he was the best part, and I was really happy to see him in the last couple of episodes of series 2.
Yeah, I was like, hell yeah.
When the fuck are they bringing Daredevil back?
I don't think they are.
They're not?
Yeah, I don't think they are.
Why not?
I could be wrong.
That's dumb.
But I remember hearing that it wasn't coming back, that the only way he's coming back is if they're doing more of the Defender stuff.
Well, shit. That was the best part.
I mean, I might be wrong.
Great.
But that's... Because you'll also notice that, all the characters from his show are in everybody else's show now.
Like, well, who? Well, the nurse.
The nurse, the redhead, and his partner, Daredevil's lawyer partner. All three of them have been in everybody else's show.
Yeah. Oh well, fuck it. I'll be honest with you. I've lost interest with the Marvel TV series. They're not all that good.
No, they're not.
None of them are really out. Apart from Daredevil, I will say Daredevil series 1 and 2 were really good. But apart from that, I could really leave the rest. Not interested enough.
I mean, yeah. I mean, Netflix has done some really good fucking TV.
Well, it does,
but they are missing the whole. They're just missing it with these.
Yeah, they don't. I don't think they really know what they want to do. Well, they're too long as well. 13 episodes. Cut them down to 5 or 6 episodes.
What was the interesting thing about Daredevil? Not Daredevil. The last Luke Cage, because I remember that the most because the last one I watched. It definitely felt like I was watching like at least 2 to 3 different seasons. There was different parts that just seemed like completely different seasons. Like it wasn't one whole story. It was, I don't know. And plus the only character I like in Luke Cage is oh God, what was it? Shades.
Yeah, the guy for fucking Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah. He's the only character I like. I love him. I love that guy. That guy's a good character actor. I love him.
That's because he's got a bit of mystery surrounding him.
Yeah, I wish they'd done more with his character. They missed out. They could have done something really good with his character.
I don't even know if I'm watching him or I watched the first 10 minutes of series 2 of Luke Cage, and I just thought I'm not really all that interested. I don't even know if I'll go back to it. Probably not.
You're not missing anything, to be perfectly honest. There's some good bits, but you're really not missing anything. I forced my way through, put it that way.
Yeah, I don't think I'll bother. I'll find I'd rather watch fucking Scrubs. 20 minutes an episode, brilliant.
Like I said, I've so everybody knows. Right now, I'm watching NCIS.
Zombie edition. They're all brain dead.
Oh, that would be awesome. That would be awesome.
Zombie outbreak just wipes everybody out. Oh, they're all dead. Have you ever seen a TV miniseries called Dead Set?
No.
It's written. Do you know who Charlie Brooker is?
No, not by name.
Do you know Black Mirror?
Yes.
He wrote Black Mirror.
Oh.
And before he did Black Mirror, he did a zombie thing set in the Big Brother house called Dead Set.
I did see that. Yes, I did see that.
Fucking brilliant. I love that.
I did see that. That was quite an amusing zombie flick. That was. I don't remember. I remember going, "What the fuck is this?" And then it was different than what the bio or whatever, what it's about.
Yeah, they don't really. They sort of, because they're on that Big Brother and they're cut off from the outside world, so they don't really know what's going on, and they don't really find out. They sort of hint, sort of the government's going, like, you haven't heard, have you? And I thought, I haven't heard what? Then they get attacked, so you never really get that. So they keep it vague to keep it interesting, and it works really well. I wasn't very keen on the ending, though.
I don't remember what the ending was, but I remember being a bit let down by the ending.
Everybody just gets killed. Everyone dies.
Okay.
I was like, really? Everyone dies?
It was realistic, though, in the sense of, that is a snippet of one reality that would happen if that happened.
Somebody stupid fucked it up for everybody else. And that's basically what happened.
I was one fucking idiot.
Yeah,
that's why, I understand the whole idea that, numbers, having support team, people to help you is a good thing. But I'm still opposed to that. I'm thinking you need to keep your numbers small.
You do,
because there's always a fucking idiot.
Yeah, the potential to run into a twat gets greater with the amount of people you've got.
Yeah, because people are too self-involved.
Yeah, of course.
They're not thinking about the group. They're thinking about themselves.
Most of the time, that's true. So, like 4 or 5 people, that's plenty. You're not going to repopulate the Earth with that, though. But really,
No,
who
but
gives
you
a
don't.
fuck at that point?
Yeah, the fuck. If
If
we're
a
meant
zombie,
to go on, we will go on.
yeah, exactly. But I'm not
So,
having. Yeah, no. If a zombie
oh,
apocalypse, sorry.
I remember seeing a trailer for something. I think it's a TV show. Um, where the whole premise was, and it's just recently, in the past couple months, where the whole premise was, I think it's a zombie apocalypse, and this guy I think has like a robot or something or an android that is his protector, and he is going to try to find. He's a virgin and he wants to get laid, and he's going out in the world and saving girls to try to get laid to then repopulate the earth. I'm sorry, that popped in my head when you said that.
That sounds really quite strange.
Yeah, it looks like a goofy, yeah. But I don't know what the name of it was. I just saw it. I think it's on Freeform, whatever channel that is. I don't know. I think maybe it's a cable thing.
Sounds kind of interesting, actually, but yeah, it sounds weird. Like, is that your biggest priority at the end of the world? You want to have sex? You're like,
Well,
gives a shit.
a horny young teenager, male teenager,
Yeah, well, yeah, maybe, yeah.
doesn't want to die a virgin.
Then you get older and you're like, well, that really didn't actually matter at all.
Yeah.
And that's that's true. I'm not gonna fuck about that anymore.
It'd be really funny if he then turned into an incel.
An incel?
Because he couldn't get laid.
Oh, that's terrible. He just shoots himself in the head. Has the fucking robot do it for him because he's not got the balls to do it. He'll just have to shoot me.
I don't know if it's a robot or not. The vibe I got from the character was that he was some kind of like android robot that was there to protect him. I don't know.
It's not on Netflix, is it?
No. It would be like a brand new show.
Yeah, I've probably not seen it then.
No, maybe it'll eventually end up on Netflix. Who knows? Because
it probably will. No doubt about that. To be honest,
because I mean, Freeform I think is like a new TV channel. I know that
Freeform.
I've watched one show from that channel. Shit, I forget the name of it, but I've watched one show from that channel. So, but it's not a channel I'm familiar with,
Yeah.
So, just some cable channel. I don't know.
There is another Marvel TV series come out on Amazon called Cloak and Dagger, but I've not watched it.
Yeah, I saw some previews for that. I don't know. It didn't really interest me.
I didn't finish the first episode, so the chances of bringing back to it are 50-50 at this point. I've seen a lot of shit on Freeform, but I don't know what I'm actually looking for. So maybe it's not that. No, it's not this. Because that isn't you. Fuck it. Who cares? Zombies.
Back to zombies. But yes, going to the north would be the best option.
Degeneration Nations want a wrench. A fucking spanner.
Dude, you can get a wrench after you become on the fucking stream.
Ah, yeah, there you go. Get it round you.
Yes, that's the only way you're getting a wrench, bud. I've been trying to get him on for a while.
Why is he not going to do it?
He's eventually going to do it.
Why aren't you coming on the stream, DGen?
Yeah. Yes,
yeah,
Cyber. Why, Cyber? We're going to pressure you now, Cyber.
Get it fucking
He'll
done.
eventually come on.
Oh, you'll get him. You'll snare him with a fucking blackmail, yes. Actually, it's more like extortion. It's not blackmail.
Yeah, I'm not going to get any money out of him.
Oh, but you'll get something. You'll get a viewership, I suppose. I don't know.
Maybe he probably has some friends that I don't know.
But I think we all have friends we all don't know. Sorry,
I get most of my viewership from either my friends on Twitter, or when I bring somebody new on, their friends come on and watch.
One of my mates was going to watch, but he had to go to bed to go to work tomorrow. Fucking normie.
Yeah.
I am on holiday for the next 2 weeks, so that's great.
Yeah, that's why we got to do this at a later time.
On a Sunday. Actually,
Which
to be
is
honest with you,
good.
even if I wasn't on holiday, I could still do this now because I don't start till 12. So
All right. Well, that's good to know. That's good to know. Which is funny because this whole week, my sleep has been fucked up, and I've been
yeah,
waking up really fucking early. And then today was the first day I actually didn't wake up till 1.
you woke up at 1 o'clock today.
I woke up
Jeez.
at 1 o'clock.
See
But
that?
it's been a weird week. I've spent it the whole week just fucking exhausted, like falling asleep in the middle of the day, and then going to bed at night, and then still waking up early in the morning. I'm like, what the fuck is up with my sleep?
That's
I've been
all.
exhausted. So it worked out that we had a late one today.
Fucking DJing saying, "I will. I'm still relearning speech." What does that mean? You're still
Nah.
relearning speech. What the fuck does? What does that mean?
It's an inside joke. It's an inside joke.
Ah, okay. Private joke.
Private joke. Nothing, nothing against me. Don't worry. It's nothing embarrassing for me, but no, it's inside joke.
Okay.
But yeah, he'll eventually come on.
Yeah, you will. Just pure.
I've still got to get on. Let's see. I've got I can never say her name. Um, Hun. Anta Anathan. I
No,
can't say the girl's name.
no
She's one of my
idea.
friends. She's another YouTuber. She's one of my friends on Twitter.
All right.
We just haven't figured out a topic yet. And then because her channel is a bit more serious.
What did
And
she talk about?
mostly like political, not political, but intellectual political stuff.
See, I find the political aspect exhausting.
Yeah, it
I'm just
exhausts me
like,
too. That's why
oh no, I can't. I was
I don't even.
watching a Stefan Molyneux video today about fucking Sweden becoming a Islamic state, and I was like, I can't deal with this shit.
Yeah, I watched a documentary, well, kind of a documentary like this thing on YouTube the other day about
So
what's going on over there.
they reckon by 2050 that, like, I was talking about the UK for this.
Mm.
There'll be a Muslim population of 17% in the UK by 2050.
Oh my god.
I don't think so. That seems an awful leap, which is it's like 2% now. I don't see it going through that sort of change that quickly. I think that's off because
You guys don't even have the room for that many more people.
no, we don't.
Because it's not like, the natives are going to like all of a sudden like, yeah, I'm going to become a Muslim. That's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen. Even at 17%, it's not going to happen.
Mm-mm.
It's nowhere near enough. I'll be fucking nearly 70. I'll be 68 in 2050.
Oh jeez.
My son will be 45.
Damn.
So yeah, I'm not concerned about it in the I couldn't care less. And I think it's all shite anyway.
Yeah.
Personally. I think it's I know a lot of folk don't like Stefan Molyneux because he tends to overblow things. Or so I've heard. I don't really watch enough. But
They all fucking do that shit. They exaggerate everything.
overblow it, yeah. I don't know where he's getting these sources from either.
They're pulled out to be, make people fearful.
Yeah. If it's Breitbart, which is a right wing publication, I tend not to believe it because if you're the extreme right or the extreme left, you do tend to embellish quite a fucking bit. So.
Oh yeah, fear tactics. Both sides fear tactics. Both sides.
Oh my! I've seen there was this one thing on Twitter where there was a notice going around saying, "Oh, there's a lot of Muslims in the area. Can you keep your dogs inside?" And it's been doing the rounds for quite a while, and it's fucking fake. Because it's just like, yeah, no one's fucking sending this shit. It's all fucking made up.
Yep.
All made up to fucking people spread fear no matter what side they're on. That's
Yep.
why I don't pick a side.
Yep. Fuck all that.
Oh no, fuck that. Picking sides. You need to be all the way this way. You need to be all the way that way. No, you don't. Actually, I find you don't.
No.
And I won't be.
What do you mean?
I suppose I'm sort of centre when it comes to politics.
I don't think it's even whether you're center or not. It's just you're not going to. What's the term? What would we say?
Neutral, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, neutral would probably be a better.
Problem is, see, when it comes to actually voting, you can't vote neutral.
I know.
There is no neutral party. You have to vote left or right, and that's just the way it is.
We're gonna keep this political talk short, but
yeah.
I did have the thought the other day.
What's that?
In the next election, next like presidential election, there's a very high chance that we'll put it this way. I've always been I vote Democrat.
Right.
Period. End of story. But now it's to the point where both sides scare me.
Yeah, I don't really want fucking anything to do with either of them.
Yeah, so I'm like there. I hope to God that there is a good independent, because I'm not gonna want to vote for either Republicans or Democrats. So,
see, I think the only choice that I've got is the Green Party.
Mm.
We've got SNP, who are basically communists. You've got Labour, who are basically communists. You've got Tories, who are fucking useless and want to dismantle everything. Then you've got the UKIP, who are a right-wing party.
Mm-hmm.
And then you've got the Greens, who I don't know what way they lean. I think they are more centre. And then you've got fucking, I can't remember the name of them. Liberal Democrats.
You got a lot.
Yeah, there's a few parties, and there's more than that, but it depends on which constituency and what options you get. I didn't get Greens last time. I was quite annoyed because they weren't part of the ballot for this way. So, I don't know who I'm going to vote. I don't even know if I'm going to bother voting next time because I kind of feel it's a bit of a waste. It's pointless.
I don't know. Everybody's got a different pick. Like, Ninja, he won't vote, but I'm gonna vote. But I'm just scared about what my options are going to be.
Yes, that's what I don't want to get into the voting booth and go, I don't want to vote for any of these fuckers.
Yeah.
Which nearly happened last time, but I just picked somebody. I'm not going to tell you who I voted for.
Yeah.
Too divisive, I think.
Yeah, we don't need to bring up who we voted for.
No, I don't need to tell. You shouldn't tell people. It should be completely anonymous.
Yeah, but I will admit that if you're voting, you may not know who all the fucking people are. Like sometimes there's too many people to choose from.
Yeah.
Or too many. You're like, well, I don't know. Circuit court judge, I don't fucking know.
Yeah, exactly.
So I would always just go Democrat. Like, well, I'll go for the Democrat.
And they're getting on my Twitter timeline. They're getting painted as the bad guys right now. Because Clinton is part of them. So.
Well, it's like I've always said, it doesn't matter what side a politician's on.
No.
A politician is a bad guy. Period.
Yeah, they're out for themselves.
Yeah, they're all assholes. They're all divisive assholes.
Imagine what they'd be like in a zombie apocalypse.
Oh God, they would be the ones you do not want in your group. They were the ones that are going to fuck you over in a heartbeat if it saves their ass.
Exactly. Yeah, but kill them. Just hang them right there as they fucking stand. Yeah. Get them the fuck.
But those are the types, as long if people are smart enough just to not group up with them, they're going to die quickly.
Yeah, because everybody will know who they are, especially the bigger ones, especially the leaders of these parties.
The only way they're going to survive is if they have dumbasses that will stick with them, because they will just use the dumbasses as fodder while they get away. The whole idea of if I can run faster than you, they'll be tripping up some motherfuckers.
I'd probably do that. See if I no, I'm not going to go. No, we're just going to. No, not going to go down that road. Fuck it. Let's keep it a bit more lighthearted.
Yeah. We did slip into that political there for a minute.
Yeah, it lasted a few minutes. Big deal. Fuck it.
Yeah. Back to zombies.
Playing Last of Us has actually got me quite excited for Days Gone. Because it's basically going to be an open world version of The Last of Us with a lot more action.
Really?
Yeah, it's touted as an extreme action game, so machine guns and all sorts. I think it looks great, and I'm looking forward to playing it.
That will describing it that way makes me go, That makes me interested.
Did you watch the video I sent you? It was the hour-long one, first hour of the game.
I don't think I did.
It's very Last of Us. I mean, it's very Last of Us. You can see that's an obvious inspiration.
It still worries me though.
Because you think it's going to be too hard.
Yeah, it really worries me that it's going to be too hard.
But I think I'll keep coming back. Like, fucking God of War is hard as fuck at times. I've stumbled across Valkyries in God of War, and Jesus Christ. Thanks. No, thank you. I'll leave that at the door.
I remember back in the day when first God of War came out. I loved the hell out of the game until it got to parts where you had to balance yourself on a goddamn beam to go across it.
You were shite at that.
Oh, I was horrible at that. I was so bad at that. So I always had to have the guy I was dating at the time do it for me.
Brilliant.
I was like, God damn, I would try. I would definitely try. I would never be like, here, there's this part, take it. I would try each time, but I just was so bad at it. I was like, oh, I can't do this. And he'd have to take over and do that part for me.
That's precious. I've had to do it with my son a few times at games, but he's 12, so.
Yeah, he's what's it called? Oh geez, your visual dexterity. Your hand-eye coordination.
Yeah.
It's better because he's younger.
Well, I don't know. I think I'm better at video games now than I was when I was young.
I definitely am. I
remember playing games when I was 12. I'm fucking hopeless at them.
Yeah, but the games that we had at that age were much fucking harder.
Oh, yes.
They're way harder than what they got today. Way harder.
Like Sonic, Mario. Oh, fuck. Yeah. Hopeless.
So, yeah. The kids today don't, even though, they're growing up to having video games in their life their entire life. So they can be better in that sense. They've been doing it, their whole entire life, pretty much. But at the same time, they haven't experienced the torture
absolute fucking hellscape that is 16 and 8-bit games. Even 32-bit games were fucking awful at times.
Yeah, they've never really experienced the really horrible boss.
Yeah.
Bosses nowadays in these games are not that fucking hard. But back in the day, oh, god damn! When you actually hit one of the end bosses, it was like, oh fuck.
Yeah, games are coming away from that mentality more and more. The bosses are getting more thin on the ground. Good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like your God of War's get bosses, Darksiders get bosses, but generally most games don't. They maybe have one or two. Skyrim's get like one or two bigger enemies, but
yeah, but nothing exorbitantly hard. No, I always thought it was funny when I'd hear somebody who said that, no offense to anybody, but that they said that Skyrim was hard.
Oh, Skyrim's not hard.
I'm like, really? Skyrim's easy.
It's slightly challenging at the start when you start out, but most games are that are RPGs.
Yeah, you got to get the weapons. But
yeah. A few hours in and you're leather everybody. It's no hard.
No. It's a sit back, enjoy yourself, chill game.
Yeah, oh absolutely. Compared to what's game before it. Play Morrowind, that's a fucking hard game.
Yeah.
And there's no fast travel in Morrowind.
I know. Ninja loves that game.
It's I don't love it because it's aged fucking horrendously.
Yeah.
Really, I was playing it and they recently put it on Xbox One back compat, and I was like, this is shite. I can't handle this. Stop playing it. I'm looking at footage of this Walking Dead game, and it looks pretty good, but it looks like Left 4 Dead.
Mm.
And it was supposed to be an open world RPG, and they just turned it into a first person shooter. That's really disappointing. But
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you want to talk about a disappointing zombie game?
yeah, although there's a few of those.
What was it? Dead Island?
I like Dead Island. It wasn't perfect, but it was pretty good.
It disappointed me because I got into it and I really enjoyed it, and then it just got ridiculous. Like it wasn't balanced. Your skill level wasn't balanced to the level you were in.
You
Is
can
that how you
straighten,
say it?
yeah, all RPGs do that. You can
It was
straighten a
just,
really hard section. You're like, fuck.
yeah.
Yeah, most RPGs will behave like that.
That's the only one that really gave me an issue. I don't know why.
You like Dying Light, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same people that made it. It's Techland that made that.
Really?
Yeah, same folk.
Hmm.
It just shows you how much they've come on as a developer.
Yeah.
Dead Island and Dying Light, because Dying Light was a far superior game.
Yeah. Way better.
Yeah, and it's getting a sequel as well.
I wish Dead Island was better though. I mean, I liked it, and I wanted you to like it more. You know.
Yeah. It wasn't perfect. It had problems. It actually got really boring, I thought. Because you had the stamina of like a fucking ladybird, and I was like, swing this pole 3 times and you're knackered. I thought, I'm out of fucking shape and I could hit them a lot fucking better than that.
Yeah. It just it was not balanced enough to make it,
No,
a
not this
thoroughly enjoyable game. But I like the idea of it, that's cool. You're on a fucking island. I mean, I remember the previews for it. I was like, ooh, that looks good. But yeah, I was so disappointed in that game. So disappointed.
I'm looking at the chat and Trev says Skyrimmer. I don't know what the fuck is going on. What are you going on about? I don't know. I don't get it. I'm lost. 50,000 in a plane. What? Maybe I'm just too tired. I'm getting tired.
No, I find that Trevor sometimes just throws shit out when he's writing.
What?
Yeah.
Skyrimmer.
He does that.
It's bizarre. Yeah, so next zombie game, Days Gone. I will be getting that. I might even take the day off to play that. I was like, I'm a big child when it comes to games. So it's like, if I get excited enough, I'll take time off to play it.
Oh, and then just like that, when we were still being able to buy games, certain games, you'd go up to GameStop and at midnight and get that midnight release, come home, put it on the that's on the PlayStation and fucking stay up and play.
I don't stay up late now because, well, I stay up late because of my hours, but if it was a normal 9 to 5, I would go to my bed earlier. Because the older I've got, the sort of like, I don't want to stay up. I don't see the point. I don't see the thrill in doing it anymore. I don't do it.
I've always been a night person.
Yeah, not really. I just don't like being awake. I always get tired really quickly. And I prefer being asleep.
I think we all prefer being asleep, but
I have really vivid dreams though, so I think that's why I enjoy sleep so much.
Really?
Yeah, I have really vivid.
Oh, not me.
Vivid fucking dreams.
I have vivid dreams, but my whole entire life they've always been not nightmares. Like I've only had nightmares. Only started having nightmares here in the last couple of years. So I never had nightmares, but I always had disturbing dreams. Really vivid, disturbing dreams and reoccurring, yeah, I always hated my dreams. A happy sleep for me was when I didn't remember the dream.
Really? Oh no, I love to
Yeah,
remember my dreams.
not me. I mean, now I've gotten to the point where I most of the time don't remember the dream. So it's like
It's not so bad, but I like my
nice.
vivid dreams.
Like I've never had a sex dream.
Yeah.
Never had one. I've had dreams where there was sexual activity.
Yeah. I've never had like sex, but yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
That's a bit
And then
close.
you've got those dreams where you have to piss really bad in
Oh,
reality.
absolutely.
And that,
Those are fucking funny.
yeah. Or you
I've
just, and you need that release. You need that release so bad in the dream, but you know, your
yeah,
subconscious knows if you actually got that release, yeah, you'd wake up
yeah,
to a wet bed. So,
yeah. I always fear that. I remember the last pissing dream I had. I flooded the entire bottom part of the house.
oh
It was
no.
completely flooded, like 2 inches of piss everywhere. And I woke up going, I need. Yeah, I ran to the toilet when I woke up. It was in agony. Bladder was just screaming. Yeah, I've had pissing dreams where I went to the toilet in a dream and it goes on for fucking ever, and then I ended up pissing blood.
Oh no.
So there's just blood coming out. I thought, this is kind of. I woke up at that point, and I thought I really need a toilet. I've not actually
See,
fully. I've woke up with damp sleep shots before, but
mhm.
I've never pissed the bed. Like fuck,
Thank God.
that's
I
gonna come. Like
always have, you know, my having to pee in dreams is always turns into um being really horny in a dream.
yeah,
And it's weird. Like I need the release, and yeah, but I don't get there, and I wake up and I'm like, oh my God, I gotta go.
yeah. You just got to pee so badly. Oh, it's awful. I hate. See, I sometimes drink way too much before I go to my bed, and I just
Ah.
end up pissing in the dream. That's how. Yeah, no, it's not good. It's funny though. Flooding the entire house. That was. It wasn't even. The funny thing was, it wasn't even the house that we're in now. It was some
Okay.
random thing my mind made up. This random house. I think we had a dog as well. And I remember trying to piss inside into a black bag, like a bin liner. Fuck knows. This is what I mean. This is why I like my dreams because they're weird and funny. And I've had a lot of zombie apocalypse dreams. Loads,
Really?
in fact. Loads, in fact.
I mean, I wish I could dream like that. I really
Oh
do.
yeah, I've had some really fucking absolute crackers. One of the more vivid ones I remember was I was fucking walking through Glasgow. It was, and we just noticed all these zombies, so we fucking ran into one of the high-rise flats. And you just saw it. I was watching from the living room window all these people getting attacked by zombies, and I woke up. Great,
Reality.
great. Fucking what? I'm watching fucking gameplay of this Walking Dead game, and it looks really pretty good though. I just hope it's
Hmm.
single player because if it's not, I ain't buying it. But I really do want it to have single player.
Yeah, they have
It's
to have single player.
yeah, it does. If it's not a single player, I'm not interested. Quite frankly, if I can't play the game on my own, or if I can't play it on my own offline. But if it's an
Yeah.
online only game, I don't see the point in paying 40 quid for a game that could just shut the servers off and then the game disappears. No.
Yeah. That's
So
it's like the whole idea that you don't actually own the game.
yeah, you've bought a license to sign on to play the game.
Yeah.
Always
Which,
send you.
a
Always
lot of
send.
a lot of companies are doing that, but
Yeah, this
still.
shared world invite. I fucking hate that crap. I'm gonna send you another link on the chat, but it's for a YouTube video, so whenever you want to watch it, it's Days Gone.
Hmm.
That's them fighting a horde.
Oh
It
God.
looks fucking stressful as fuck.
Is it the one where he's at a barn?
No, it's out in a field.
Okay. I've seen the video like a couple years ago.
Yeah,
Well,
that's. I don't think. I think that's been.
It wasn't this E3. It was the E3 before.
Yeah, I think that's all been scaled back because the horde isn't that big as what
Because
it
that
used
was
to be.
insane. I was like, "There's
Yeah,
no way."
no, you'd be dead. That's
Yeah,
it. Fuck it.
there's no way.
Take that gun and you shoot yourself with it because it'd be less painful.
Yeah.
But there's instances in the game where you have to take on a horde because it's story based. It's a story based mission. You're
I
gonna
don't
have to
mind.
do it,
I don't
and
mind taking
it's
on a horde, but that horde, hell no.
yeah,
Where
fuck
if your
that.
timing is not fucking perfect,
Yeah, you're dead. But that
yeah, it's like,
I think that's
mm-mm.
kind of the way it is in this one. When you watch it, let me know what you think
Okay.
because it's fucking crazy. You can get cornered so easily. That's that guy did. It's
It,
Game Informer fights the horde in Days Gone. It's 20 minutes long, but it's quite crazy. I'm gonna die a
it,
lot in this game.
yeah. I don't, it's like I'm up for the challenge because, that kind of situation, yeah, it's good in the sense that it could, if done well, it can draw you in. It can keep you in,
Yeah.
like Last of Us did.
Oh yeah. I think it's going to be exactly that sort of you're in the world. Brilliant.
I miss that in the game. I would,
Go play it again. Go play it again.
I would have it too because it
Still own
used to
it,
be,
don't you?
oh hell yeah. I used to like just miss certain games, like just having a new game that would actually get me that involved. But now I
Yeah.
just miss buying a new game.
Yeah, it sucks. It fucking does suck. I don't want to mention it because I've got disposable income, but I don't feel like I'm rubbing it in your face, and I fucking hate that. I hate that. I don't like it when folk do that to me, even if it's unintentional. It's like fuck's sake.
Yeah, well, I'm so fucking used to it.
Yeah, it's not nice though, and I do try not to do it.
No.
But if I get really, because I know you like the games that I like, so if I get excited, I'm like, I want to talk about this.
But
So
yeah, I don't get to have it.
I'd love to stream games, but I'd rather just sit and enjoy them.
Yeah.
If I feel like I'm streaming a game, I can't sit and just enjoy it.
Yeah, that's why
So
I just can't get into doing the streams of video
yeah,
games. I did a few, and it, I mean, I had a good time. A couple. Like I have another Scottish viewer that you haven't seen in any of these streams. He used to pop on when I did the video game streams,
yeah, maybe yeah.
and
See, I wouldn't mind doing it if it was like a multiplayer focused game with no story. Like a
yeah,
multiplayer, you'd happily play that. I'd happily stream that with other folk. But when it comes to story based games, I kind of just want to sit and enjoy the game on my own because that's just the way I am.
oh, me
I'm
too.
not very social when it comes to gaming.
Yeah, me too.
This is why I always thought about doing game reviews because you could do like a short 10-minute review and still have that sort of gaming channel, if you know what I mean, rather than sitting
Yeah,
streaming a game for 10, 15, whatever, 5 hours. Some folk go on like fucking ridiculous lengths. I've seen like 8 hour videos. I'm not sitting watching you play that for 8 hours.
yeah.
It's too extreme. I can't be bothered. It's usually not that interesting unless it's a multiplayer game. Even then, imagine sitting watching COD multiplayer for 8 hours. Fuck that. That sounds excruciatingly painful.
Well, that's why I said our DMs, and I said that initially when I went to make a YouTube channel, initially I wanted to do a gaming channel.
Yeah,
That's what I wanted to do. But I kept thinking to myself, I mean, yeah, even though I will watch other people game,
yeah, you don't want to do that.
I'm like, but it's really not that interesting.
No, and it's how do you keep it interesting? I have no idea.
Yeah,
I just can't do it. I don't have the knack. I like
that's
people
why.
to bounce. I like people to bounce off of.
Yeah, I mean, unless you are doing like let's say Jacksepticeye,
Yeah.
what
Oh,
he does.
oh
It's just
god.
random, like little games,
He plays a
little
survival
computer
game.
games. Yeah, I don't have the access to playing these random little computer games, like you get off Steam and shit.
Yeah.
My computer can't do all that, so it's
Though,
like,
see, like most of the survival games he does play, they are on the consoles now. The Ark's on the consoles, Subnautica, that's on the consoles now. So
yeah,
some of them are, but I don't know. He's irritating as fuck. I'm sorry.
Really?
I hate Jacksepticeye. My son likes him. I can't stick him.
When I first watched him, the first time I ever saw him, I was like, "What the fuck is this?"
Oh, it's awful.
I did not like him, but then I tried him out again because he was playing something I did actually want to check out, and I do like him.
Yeah, he's part of the PewDiePie generation, and I don't mind PewDiePie as a he doesn't do gaming vids anymore, so I do watch some of his stuff. See his gaming stuff.
No. I remember checking him out, and I was like, "Oh fuck! Why is this guy screaming?
Oh god, it's
why
so
the fuck is this guy screaming?" I was like, "No."
How did that become popular? Who sits in who? What the fuck is going on with people?
Kids.
Yeah, it is really children, but it's not content for kids.
No, it's not. But they think it's funny watching somebody scream because they don't get that it's fake. Number one,
yeah, they think it's fucking real. It's not real.
But
no. And then, have you ever heard of Dan TDM? God, my Jesus, I hate that guy.
No.
He's a very popular British YouTuber, and his content has got to be some of the drabbest, driest crap I've ever seen in my life. My son watches him quite regularly, and I thought, Nathan, why are you watching this shit? And he doesn't actually know. I thought, come on, you're an intelligent child. You're not a dummy. Stop watching crap.
That's the thing. That's the thing about watching, the video game creators. I wonder myself, why am I watching this?
Yeah, it's awful.
Why am I watching this? I mean, if it gets like, I did get into a thing where I was watching a whole bunch of people play, a couple people play Jurassic World.
Yeah, the
but that's because I really want the fucking game, and I can't get the game. So
my boy, he wants to play it.
I really want. So that's why I was watching them. I understand that you can't get the game, and you really want the game.
Yeah, that's different. I'm all for that.
But or even just checking out a game, but just regular video. So when I did do video game content, I did GTA 5 skits.
If you ever get PS Plus back, let me know and I'll get 7 days to that. We can do that together. I would like to try it. So if you ever do get it, even you can even get it for like a month or so. I mean, I don't know how much it is. Is it £5 over here? That'll give me a month, so you can maybe do like 2 videos that month, or I don't know.
Yeah, it's not expensive, but like
but
the Ninja says I can get it back if I want it back. I'm just like, okay, can we really afford me to do this? Is what I'm trying to figure out. Is if I
can. I mean, I don't have the game, so there's no pressure. I'm going to wait till either fully releases or drops to a price point where I'm comfortable paying for it. I'm not paying nearly full price for an alpha. It's just not going to happen. Fuck that. I'm not going to be that sort of beta tester. If I want to be a beta tester, give me it for free. Make it free to play. If it's not released, don't charge people because you're charging folk for a faulty product that doesn't work. And you know fine well it's not finished.
That's part of the reason why I want to be a goddamn gaming channel. Why that is so like, it's like, ooh, people like pay you to play their game. They'll give you the game key to go play it.
See, the problem with that is that if you need to say you're sponsored now on YouTube. That's the part of the rules. And if you say you're sponsored, people might think you've got no integrity. So it's a double-edged sword when it comes.
It is if you're not. Yeah, but if you're a person like myself that actually enjoys finding faults in things.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
It would be fine for me because I will find faults and I will bring them up.
Yeah, well, absolutely fucking right. But
Yeah,
some games
so
companies don't like that, and you
they would get a
like
completely honest opinion from me.
they'll not pay you. Well, yeah, you can keep the game, but we're not. But you still have to say you're sponsored, even if. Because I heard a story about somebody that was doing that. You ever heard of Jesse Cox? He's part of. You know who Total Biscuit is, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. He was part of his sort of wider group of friends. And he put up a gaming vid of something that he got for free from Sony, and then like, months down the line, Sony were like, "Oh, you have to say in your video that it's sponsored." It was like, "But I didn't request it. You just gave me it, and it was a free copy. Because it's free, it's advertising."
Mm-hmm.
So I ended up just deleting the video. So you do have that to contend with as well. Even if you aren't actually fucking being paid for the thing, if you've just been given a free copy of a game, you have to say it's sponsored, even if it isn't.
I don't see a problem with that, just because even if that wasn't a requirement, I'd still tell people that.
Yeah, yeah, I would too.
They'd be like, "Wow, they sent me that. That was really nice of them." But
Yeah, but people are like, well, can I trust this? I know what you're saying. It's nice to get free games, but it comes with baggage.
but it's just I always get jealous. I'll be watching somebody and be like, "I want that. I want them to
Yeah, I
be
know.
like, hey, check out my video game."
This is capitalism at its worst. Have you seen the fucking release of Darksiders 3?
No, I have not.
Well, I'm going to send you something from.
All right. Hi, kitty. Hi, Lucifer. Now the cats come over.
Lucifer.
Yep.
I'm going to
Lucifer
show
is
you. This is the UK version, so it's more expensive in America. It's it's ridiculous. I want it. Here we go. It's the Apocalypse Edition of Darksiders 3. Just 350 quid. It's 400 in America. $400.
Oh my god.
In fairness, you do get rather a lot with it.
Oh.
I think each of those statues are worth about $100 on their own. I know the that death statue you could buy for 55 quid on Amazon. But I've never seen the war statue. And obviously, Vulgrim and Fury, they're just new, so you're not going to get them outside of this package. It's fucking crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm going to do overtime and I'm going to buy it. Fuck it. But I need to do I need to do it 5 hours a week for the next 2 months. Sometimes wonders I think I've got a screw loose when it comes to these things because I love that. See that? It's the worst, but I love it.
Well, I'm still saying, somebody needs to somehow get me that monster head from Rage 2.
Oh yeah, that one, yeah.
Oh, that thing looks. God, how I would love to have that.
I did pre-order that as well, but that's not until next year, so I don't know what the release date is. I'll be doing overtime for a fucking while. Oh, I hate working. Oh, I hate it. I do hate it. But needs must, and games need to be bought. So fuck it. Plus, we've got a new Resident Evil to look forward to. Well, not a new one, but a remake of an old one, which kind of makes it new because it's nothing like its predecessor.
Yeah, it looks way better.
Really looking forward to it.
It does look fucking awesome. I gotta say.
Do you know what it looks like? It looks like The Last of Us. It looks like they've taken lessons from that game because that's what I always thought Resident Evil 7 should have been. Should have been The Last of Us, and it's not. And it was like first person. And see, the minute I saw it was first person, my interest just dissolved instantly. I was like, oh, really? First person Resident Evil? No thanks.
See, I couldn't get into the Resident Evil games.
Really?
I couldn't. I thought I would, because I remember, I tried the first oh shit, Silent Hill
Yeah. Oh, I
before
loved
I
that.
ever tried Resident Evil. And I loved the first Resident Evil so much. I was just like, oh, I got to get Resident Evil. So I got the Resident Evil, and even though it was, the game style and everything was reminiscent of Silent Hill,
Yeah, yeah.
it just it what it it was. Well, this is back in the day when I really could not play that well.
A new gamer, a baby gamer.
Yeah, I was a baby gamer at that point in time, and shut up. And
What's he saying?
he's like, "You're still a baby gamer." I was a baby gamer anymore.
Just
That
tell him to go shop and drive his wee motor cars.
yeah. Oh God, he's going on Tuesday.
How the fuck? I was watching that video and I thought, how the fuck can you even see what you're doing?
I
I'd need
don't
to be
know.
like, I'd need to have a camera floating behind my car so I could see how to drive. I couldn't. The angle that you're standing at, I'd end up just crashing the fucking thing.
Have you ever held one of the controllers? He made me hold a controller and
No,
try to drive the car.
no.
It's really awkward.
Yeah, I bet you it is.
You got it's something you're gonna have to really get used to doing to do it. People are really into it though, and
Is it? I didn't really think that would be all that popular, to be honest.
I didn't think so either. But I mean, it's not for everybody, but
No,
people
no,
who
no.
do it are completely into it.
I
And
remember having a radio control cars when I was a kid, but nothing like that.
yeah, but yeah, he's having a good time with it, and it's something for him to do. Gets him out of the house.
You know
I
what?
get I get
Nothing
alone
wrong.
time.
Nothing wrong with that.
No,
Nothing at all. I'm not all that into it, but I'll show support where I can.
and I like he's like, you got to come with me one time. I'm
Yeah,
not opposed to
no.
going, but I think I'm going to be bored off my fucking ass.
Yeah, maybe. If you're not interested in it, you will be no matter what it is.
Yeah.
Like being dragged to a football game, you're like, I don't like football. Come anyway. No, it's going to be you're not going to enjoy yourself. You might even end up resenting it more and hating it more because you feel you've been forced to do this. So I'd suggest not.
Well, I'm pretty good at, I've always been the type that, if you have an interest, I will try the interest out. And, I might even get into it a bit, not as much as you were into it, but I might. There's been a number of things that I have gotten into and enjoy because of the things that he was interested in. But
Yeah.
I don't see this as being something because I'm editing the videos, which luckily, they're easy to edit.
Yeah,
Because
it's just one angle, really.
yeah, it's not. I'm not doing much. I'm
What do
fixing.
you actually do to them?
Basically, it's just making sure it starts at the right time and ends at the right time.
Right.
Even though that's akin to. It's kind of hard to tell the ends because they're still going even after it's over.
Right. So you're like, so where the fuck does it stop?
So I've just decided, whenever he ends it is when it's ending.
That'll
And then
do.
and then I add the music and I add the
I,
beginning screen and the end screen.
I quite like the music.
Thank you. It's all free on YouTube.
Yeah, I made this not. I did quite like it. I was quite enjoying it.
I mean,
Like weird music.
that was a bit tedious trying to find all the music. Supposedly there's more. I'm going to have to go back and look to see if there's, more because it's like getting the right length music.
Yeah,
There's a bunch of shit. There's a bunch of shit to pick through to find, halfway decent songs to put on it. But, there's got to be music. Nobody's going to want to watch it without the music. Trust me.
You need.
Those cars are loud.
Are they?
Yes.
Are they battery operated or?
Yeah, there's they're batteries.
I know you can get some RC cars that are fucking petrol operated. But I think that's taking things too far.
Well, he was telling me about, the next level. The car he's got is like, bottom level. And he's like telling me about what you can get. And some of them are like really fucking fast. And
Yeah, they go
really
fucking.
fucking crazy. But yeah. But
You should try reviewing. Like you said, because we were talking about reviewing games during the week. You said that you could do everything on your PS4. Why don't you try doing a review of 7 Days to Die or something? That
say
might be a
that
better.
again.
Maybe why don't you try doing a review of 7 Days to Die? You've played it enough, so it's another avenue if you don't want to do streams. I mean, you've got everything at your fingertips, really, with the
Well,
PS4.
the problem with doing reviews for me is that, like, okay, like on my last video, the one where I did the parody response to DDF ghost hunting.
Right, yeah.
Somebody asked me, do I script that? No, I don't script anything. I'm personally against scripting, and everything I do is, off the cuff. In a review, you need to script that out. That's why,
Absolutely, yeah.
yeah, I did a couple movie reviews, and I just, so I stopped doing them because you really need to have a game plan and at least you know, a bullet point type of script
Yeah.
to do that. And that's just not,
And like, no.
yeah, no. Number one, it takes more effort, and number two, I think I'm more entertaining not scripted.
Right.
If I script something, it doesn't feel like natural.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
it comes off forced, and I can't really. Yeah, I know what you mean. Don't want to do that.
Yeah, so that's why I don't do reviews. I'm not
Fair,
against them. I'm just
fair
it's
dinkum.
not going to be something I'm going to be good at. I don't think, because if I put too much thought into something, yeah, it'll never happen. That's
That's
why I've got plenty of ideas that have never happened because I've put too much thought into them, and then I'm still thinking about it.
see, that's kind of unfortunate.
Yeah,
Oh well.
what
No
can you do?
multiplayer streams then. I think that's a good way to go to.
Yeah, but that would mean playing with other people. I
Yeah.
don't do that.
See, I don't either, but I like to go to the I'm not very good at multiplayer games, being honest.
Yeah,
But
I'm not that great either.
I prefer going at my own pace.
Yeah.
And when I play with other people, I really need to go at their pace, or they need to go at mine, and that can get a bit fucking frustrating. Like, oh, we need to move on. You're like, I don't want to move on. I'm kind of enjoying what I'm doing here at the moment. That's why I think Fallout is going to make a really strange multiplayer game, because that's a game about exploration and sifting through all kinds of shit.
Yeah.
So like, oh, we need to go to the next bit. I want to search this fucking office. You're like, that's going to take another 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah. Don't rush me, man. Don't rush me.
Yeah, don't, because I'll just be like, I'm doing this on my own, then fuck off. I'm
Plus, with
still,
multiplayer, you know, unless, like, if you're going to stream multiplayer, you either need to be good at fucking with people
yeah.
or you've got to have hope that the other people you're playing with are amusing as well. I
You
mean,
just,
serious.
you can't be flat out shite.
Yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise, folk are not going to watch.
Yeah. I mean,
I
I've
get,
enjoyed in the past, watching people troll other people. I've enjoyed that. I've enjoyed watching that. I wish I was good at that. I'm not.
need to hone your craft. Get a bash.
Yeah. I don't think about it. Though, looking back to like when I used to play GTA 5 with a group of people, I'm sure there was plenty of times that would have been rather amusing to watch and listen to.
Yeah.
But that wasn't me fucking with people. That was me just making people uncomfortable. Let's just say, maybe is the way to say it. Saying shit that people are like, oh my God, did she just say that? Is she seriously talking about that right now? And then, because, it was always a bunch of guys that I was playing with, and, it was people that Ninja found, because, I'm not social. So he found these people, and they'd be like, you could tell I would say something that was funny, and I'd get some chuckles, but then it was like nervous chuckles.
That's really funny.
No, they're uncomfortable because I'm a girl talking like a guy. Like, talking about sexual shits.
No problem with that whatsoever. I don't know
I've
why
made
guys do it. It's weird. That's a bit like that. Yeah, cool.
It was amusing. I mean, I'm sorry, I said some funny shit.
I'm funny.
I'm funny. But yeah, they were just kind of like taken aback.
Yeah, that's
which
bizarre.
Made me say more.
Of course, spurs you on.
Yeah, huh? I'm like, I'm making them uncomfortable. Let's do it. Let's talk about pubic hair now.
It's wiry and it annoys me.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when it gets trapped under the foreskin. It's like fucking, horrible.
Oh, but have you noticed as you've gotten older, finding hairs that are really fucking long?
Maybe slightly.
I've noticed I've got a couple now that are like, how the fuck did it get that long? I mean, no, I'm not doing any grooming right now, but they seem like excessively long for pubic hairs.
You know,
Like they belong on my head. It's weird.
Unless you've been scratching your head in the night and then scratching your crotch in the night.
I don't know. I don't think it transplants. Because I'll yank on it and then be like,
it's attached. Just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's actually fucking attached. Be like, ow. But it's like, holy shit, how is it that fucking long?
Yeah, it's just one hair.
It's really weird.
I get that in my face. I get like patches that'll just grow longer than every other patch. And it looks messy. And I was like, fucking, really, that annoys me.
I think, because my leg hair, it'll grow to a certain length and then stop growing. Like, it doesn't continuously grow.
Yeah, no,
my hair, it doesn't look like, well, put it this way, me not shaving, it doesn't look like a guy's leg. It doesn't have that much hair. It doesn't get that long.
Thank God.
So, yeah, it's same with the underarm. I don't know. And I've luckily only found years ago, it's been at least 7 years since this has happened, but I've only found one gray pubic hair.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I yanked it out and it never came back, amazingly so.
Do you have any normal grey hairs?
Oh, fuck yeah.
See, I'm going bald, so that's not a problem for me.
Yeah, I've definitely got the grays. But then I was going to get grays early no matter what. Because my dad got gray. He got gray and bald. Jeez.
See, that's a double kick in the balls.
Yeah, he got gray and bald like in his 20s.
I was starting to go bald in my 20s as well.
Yeah, so
25 or something like that.
Me and my sister both, got the gray early. But at least mine's white.
Yeah, I don't mind it so much.
I'm happy about that.
Silver hair.
I'm down for that.
Yeah, I don't mind.
I'm just waiting for, when all my hair is fucking white. And I'm going to stop dyeing it.
It's going to be, that'll eventually happen, yeah.
It's going to be gorgeous. Just white hair.
Big silver mane.
Yes, and I'm going to have the really red lips.
Yeah, that will look good, actually.
Yeah, and the pale. Oh, I think yeah, I'm down. I'm down for that look. I'm down for that look. So I'm just waiting.
It'll
And then if
happen,
it,
but it'll take a wee bit of time.
yeah, it's like it started early, but it seems to it's still going, but it it's to take over my whole head seems to be taking a lot longer than I thought it would. Put that way.
Yeah. We've been going for 3 hours.
Ah, no wonder it's starting to slow down.
Yeah, I'm getting tired now. My brain's starting to shut down.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah, it's 8 here, so it's pretty late there.
It's 10 past 1 in the morning.
Oh, that's not too bad.
And I've been up since 9 o'clock.
Oh.
Yeah, I
Not me.
don't really sleep in much myself. I just can't. I actually forced myself to go back to sleep at 8 o'clock this morning. Otherwise, I'd been up at 8.
I don't know. I since I was ill, I've gotten where my body wants 12 hours sleep. Period.
All the time.
All the time.
Oh, wonderful. See,
Yeah.
I do get frustrated though because it's like I've just wasted all this fucking time.
Yeah, I get that way too.
If I wake, see if it's like a Sunday, and if I work on the Monday and I wake up late, I get annoyed.
Oh, I remember that. I remember doing that. It pisses you off. You're like, God damn it.
Not fun. But then again, never mind. Anyway, should we wrap this up?
Yeah, I'm thinking so.
Yeah, me too.
I think we've got Jamie and Cyber have stuck around.
Yeah, they've been quite vocal in the chat, which is pretty good.
Yes. Sorry, I haven't been paying much attention to the chat, but like I said, I can't see.
Yeah, I'm not great at doing it anyway. I never have been.
I'm still trying to get better at it. But, yeah. And I can't really see it.
Jamie's away. He's away at his bed. I didn't realise the time. I did. Pay attention next time, for God's sake.
Hey, that's a good thing. You know what that means? That means we are actually entertaining enough to take him out of reality.
That's good.
Yeah, bravo on us, man. We accomplished something today. We wasted somebody's time.
Oh, fuck, I could do that in my sleep. My own time. Anyway. Saya, thank you for having me on again.
Well, thank you for coming on. I'm sure you'll be on again.
I will.
And thank you, everybody, for joining us tonight. Love you all.
Bye.
Bye, everybody. I'm going to get to the page so I can actually turn it off. All right. See you guys later.